Hey, and welcome to D4. I am Dustin.
And I'm Devin. And we co-DM a 5th edition game of Dungeons & Dragons.
Tonight is a very special episode of D4. Tonight, you get to watch us watch the big sports game with live commentary. Your votes will determine who we cheer for. Nah, I'm just kidding. Although we do know that it is a big event, and we really want to thank all of you for choosing to watch us in our big game instead.
Yay!
Thank you. All right. We're on our third giveaway. So thanks again to all of our subscribers so far. We have 3 things for the next giveaway, which is set at 75 subscribers, and that is for our twitch.tv/RockPunch we have a troll right there, a beholder, and a Fomorian. The first 2 definitely can enhance your game of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and the Fomorian, something you could throw in just for fun. And one lucky winner will get all 3 of those once we reach 75 subscribers and start that raffle.
That's right, and those of you that are Amazon Prime members can subscribe to one channel a month with Twitch Prime. And you will have to renew that subscription every month, but it's at no cost to you. One of the plans that we have is when we reach 300 subscribers, we are going to release our Session 0 VODs. These will kind of dive deeper into the backstories of our characters and kind of find out how they got here and ended up where they were in episode 1.
They're so cool too.
It is so good. Oh man, they are intense, and we definitely cannot wait to get those out there. And yes, and again, that is for the RockPunch ATL Twitch channel. But we do want to thank all of our hosting channels out there who are hosting us. Thank you so much. And
Yes.
we wouldn't be here without all of you as well. Thank you so much.
Also, come check out our Extra Life page for our charity of choice that helps the Atlanta Children's Healthcare Centers, so those kids can grow up and have adventures of their own. One of our our donation goals for that is once we reach 1,000, our lovely player Ethan will be running a paranoia game where the viewers get to change what happens and affect the players and make it all the more fun for Ethan to run off the cuff because of whatever you send in. And if you want to see what that's all about, go check out our Extra Life stream games where paranoia was run at the end of the day.
Yep, and all those donations will go straight to Extra Life to the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Yep.
And so before we kind of get into tonight's game, let's kind of run through our sponsors and the people who really got us here. Why don't we start with Logan?
Hey, is it me? Patrick Logan with D&D Beyond yet again?
How cool.
God. Hot damn. So, past few sessions I've been talking about the different applications of D&D Beyond. What's the bundle's name again?
Legendary Bundle.
Legendary Bundle, just get the basic stuff out of the way. Once again, purchase the Legendary Bundle. That is all of the books that have come out thus far, and very useful for running a myriad of campaigns. So we talked about spell homebrewing last time.
Oh, God.
We came out with lots of goddamn rats. You're welcome to use lots of goddamn rats. That's not copywritten or anything. So this time I wanted to get into another aspect of homebrewing D&D Beyond, which is the monster creator. And the thing I like about the monster creator on D&D Beyond is that aside from allowing you to manipulate basically every aspect of it, if you've got the books, the way the pattern is set up, the way it shows the monster stat block is exactly the same. It creates a custom stat block for you, so it looks exactly the same like you would in there. So I took a piece of our lore that we made up last time.
Oh, no.
Specifically, like certain aspects we want to expand upon. So I made a monster called Harold's Rash Pants. Because that is a big aspect of your life, I think, was that story went on for a while.
Yeah, it did.
And I had to know about these rash pants. So, to give you a description of Harold's Rash Pants, it is Harold's finest pair of pants. It's a long silk set of pantaloons embroidered with purple and red. Checkered pattern along the side gives it a rakish flair that matches very little in most people's closet, but Harold found them entrancing. Little did he realize this was actually an ancient creation of a wizard of the long-forgotten school of textilemancy. This sentient pair of pants despises movement as well as the touch of a creature's skin, and thus will do everything in its power to stop being worn. So, Harold's Rash Pants has got an armor class of 15. It's a sturdy pair of silk pants. It's got 55 hit points, which is more than any of us have. Literally, Harold's silk pants is the most powerful thing that's ever been encountered in this campaign. And it doesn't have any actions or movement. It has a single reaction that it can do once per day. So it's called Incessant Itch. And as a reaction to being worn, the pants will begin to rub uncomfortably against the inner thigh area. It causes 1 damage. The target must make a Constitution saving throw, and on failure, the beginnings of a rash start to form. So the pants has one goal, and it is to stop being worn. And thus, Harold's rashes were formed. We don't know where the pants are now, but I imagine they're somewhere having an adventure all their own.
Perhaps in your campaign.
Perhaps in your campaign. I will make, this is a first edition, but I will make Harold's Rash Pants public on D&D Beyond. If you want to look at it and use Harold's Rash Pants in your own campaign. It is not an item, it is a monster, much like a mimic. It is kind of a subcategory of mimic. It has no mouths or anything, it just doesn't like being worn. It would prefer to sit on the floor somewhere. But yeah, did all that with D&D Beyond, and what it lets you do is you actually lets you track editions of it. So this is the first edition of Harold's Rash Pants. Maybe we can make a different edition of Harold's Rash Pants, or make a flavor of monster called, just doesn't have to be Harold's Rash Pants, it can be your Rash Pants. But all this is made in D&D Beyond homebrew, which is the point of role-playing. Just doing weird, creative stuff like that with rats and rash pants.
Thank you very much. All right.
So much explained.
You're the
So much
worst.
mystery
You want to
revealed.
talk about,
Well, now we know the stories behind your rashes.
I don't even know where to go after that.
Tie it in somewhere.
Gold Bond?
There are a few things in this world that I can think of that could go against Rash Pants, except perhaps Shaggy. And it just so happens that you might be able to curtail the favor of Shaggy if you visit Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse.
That was a good tie-in.
Thank you. If you go to Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse, you can find an abundance of incredibly fabulous props and apparel. They have a number of items that are created specifically for the Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. Unfortunately, their Platinum Edition box is sold out. However, you can still buy several of the items that are contained in that box. There are sigils for different groups within the city. There are fabulous t-shirts, as I mentioned, and they are available for very reasonable prices. So I would strongly recommend that you go before you add the Rash Pants to anything you're planning to do. And equip yourself with fabulousness at beetleandgrims.com.
Do your rashes need sound effects? Do your pants have a specific music they like? Well, you can use Sirenscape to create all of your ambient sounds and music for your campaign's needs. So as far as it comes from your rash pants, or maybe your normal pants, or maybe just some nice cotton pants that you wear after the rash pants to help soothe them. Maybe they all have a theme song. Maybe they all have a magical sound that happens when you put them on. The choice is yours with Sirenscape.
Did you know RockPunch streams other fun non-pants content? If you love D4, you love hanging out with the production team that brings it to you. Join Molly and Bunny as they make difficult choices in spooky circumstances during their Monday playthroughs of Life is Strange 2. Thursday, the team plays Crusader Kings 2, the Sammy is King campaign. Will she ever achieve her dream of ruling over Europe from her big dick resort? And Fridays, the gang plays together whatever seems fun. It's always a goofy, fun time with a lot of laughs. Make sure you're watching us on RockPunch ETL and follow us for more for notifications. Subscribe while you're at it. We have a lot of fun, and not all of us wear rash pants like me.
No, it's funny because you can't see what's below our waist. We're not actually wearing pants.
Yeah,
At
that's
all.
true.
None of us are wearing pants.
We never have.
We are free flowing here.
I don't never
And
worn
with
pants
that,
on stream.
without further ado, let us immerse ourselves into the Chronicles of D4.
Pants!
Hey, welcome back to
What was that, Katie?
This is going to be a great day, guys. This is going to be a great night. We're so glad you're with us. We are on point tonight.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so last time on domestic death in a decrepit dwelling. The motley crew started off by trying to fix the run-down old tavern while exploring the rest of the residence above, where a blueprint and a very special book was found. After many attempts of contacting the spirit failed, Vaas, in his last-ditch extreme effort, threatened the house that he would burn it to the ground. This got a very big response. It let its current residents know it was not going to allow this to happen. At the same time, screams came from the rooms above, where a pair of gnomish children known as Declan and Pixel were found seemingly battered by the malicious spirit. In order to hopefully get a grasp on who Leaf the spirit was, the crew decided to investigate by meeting some of their neighbors.
Vaas also checked up on the young boy he saved and made him an offer to train under his wing, so he had a chance to protect himself in the city that has a very dark underbelly and maybe a choice to carve out his own future. The rest of the party met with the gnomish children's mom, Kara, as well as their visitor, Renair, and tried to find a way to settle who actually owns the manor and what it will become. One resource might lie with a woman known as a mysterious Mama Ue.
What do you guys do?
So are we like eating our like bread, cheese, and ribs?
And ribs, yes.
Yes.
I would have invited the family down to eat as well.
Okay.
I'm going to run upstairs and get Biblio and bring him down and feed him my rib meat.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. As you go to knock on the door, there's a pause, and then you hear a woman. What do you want?
Oh, it's me, Harold, the guy with the story about the pants. We made dinner. We figured you guys were hungry. If you wanted to come down and eat. It's not a whole lot. It's ribs and bread and cheese.
You can bring it up here.
Sure. I'm gonna work here eventually. Might as well get used to bringing the food around. And I'm gonna roll my eyes and come downstairs and.
The door has not opened.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
I will prepare. Is there enough for them as well?
Oh yeah, Voss made sure that there was enough for
Okay,
everyone.
cool. Then I
And it
absolutely.
was a pretty full rack of ribs, so
Awesome. Yeah,
you can
I will
definitely-
absolutely be setting up the plate and getting it all together, and then like they want me to bring it upstairs. They don't want to come downstairs.
How are they?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you need a hand?
looks at the 2 plates like, yes, would you grab that third one? Thank you. And then,
Only 2 plates.
no, 2 for
I
me.
got the third.
Harold,
Ah.
Seisha, see if you can coerce them out of the room somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. And I'll go upstairs with Seisha.
Okay. Knock on the door again.
Yep. I'll kind of like with my foot.
You hear as the door opens, just about a foot wide.
Hey, y'all staying up here?
Yes, we don't want to anger the spirits anymore.
We don't want that either.
Do you mind if I come in for a minute?
What for?
I just wanted to talk to you all a little bit about your experiences here.
You see the little girl go up and go, Mommy, that was the nice one. So I want to talk to him.
The little boy kind of just like looks and nods.
Door opens more.
Okay, we'll go in. I'll hand the kids plates first.
Set the plate for her. I really am very sorry about what happened. If we had had any awareness that Pixel and Declan had been here, things would have proceeded very differently.
Well, you are staying in our home now, I guess.
Well, yeah, because now it's our home.
I think we can all share it.
Yeah.
There are plenty of rooms, and many hands makes for light work.
Well, I already have work. I work at the dock.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But having us here to make sure the children are safe, that might be helpful.
as long as you can promise me that they're not going to be attacked again by your choices.
I will do everything I can to make sure if anything is going to happen involving trying to get rid of that thing downstairs, we will make sure the children are somewhere safe before we do anything about it. I give you my word on that.
What are you going to do about the spirits?
Well, we're going to try going a few places. We know about this place called Mama Uwe's. We're going to go by there and see if they can help us out with things. Highly recommended in town by a lot of people. So,
We were also going to approach the Church of Ogma and see if they could give us any insight, or perhaps one of their clerics could come and assist us with this.
Okay. 10 days almost to an end. I work tomorrow, and then I have the weekend.
Oh, all right. Well, then perhaps we can make arrangements tomorrow, and once the weekend hits, would you be opposed if we were to pay for your room and board somewhere? Going and having a little vacation this weekend while we deal with this situation.
Actually, sounds kind of nice.
All right.
yeah, I'd be happy to throw in on that.
All right.
Treat you guys to a fun
Declan
weekend with the
kind of
family.
nuzzles up to his mom and kind of whispers something to her. Make a perception check if you want to see if you can hear.
Sure. 23.
You kind of
I think I got water in my ear.
you kind of pick up and hear very, very faintly, because you've actually have this is only those like few times you've actually heard Declan speak, and you don't know if that's because of the incident or if this is just how he always is. But very quietly, but your keen ears pick up, "Mommy, I don't want you to go. Don't leave us."
You're not. We're all going to go somewhere together.
But when you go to work, you go for all day, and you're gone so long.
Well, I don't have any other job right now.
You know what? It just so happens that, I don't know if you knew this, but we actually got the deed for this place, and we're looking for help.
You showed me.
Right.
There's still
yeah,
some-
yeah. We're looking for help. The kind of help that pays.
You can pay for me to work here?
For a little bit. But once we do, It sure seems like your kids really love having you around, and
What kid doesn't like having their parent around?
what I'm saying is I want to help your situation.
I hear what you're saying. I will gladly work if you can pay for us to be able to afford this place, continue our life.
What is your wage right now, if I can be bold?
Total of after everything that I have to spend for food and commute back and forth from this ward to the other, since this is one of the safer wards to live in. Only like a gold or two at most a 10-day. But
All right.
I make more than that, but that's all that I have to my name. Usually that just goes to support them.
Certainly. I think once we've dealt with this situation, I don't think we would have an issue being able to at least meet that. And I think it would be beneficial to everybody involved.
We all just want to get along.
We'll give it some thought.
We're actually just down the hall if you want to come join us and have a chance to get to know us a little better. Persuasion?
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
So forcefully kind.
You have to say persuasion in order for them to get it.
Sasha actually just said persuasion.
That's 9.
9. You see her kind of think about it for a second. Are you downstairs?
No, we're down the hall. We didn't want to risk angering that thing again. So we cooked over one of the fireplaces.
Okay.
And can I roll performance to do a magic trick?
Sure.
Sure.
Because I'm not going to use actual magic. 11, not the best performance.
What do you do?
I'm going to kind of go up to Declan and Pixel and be like, and in the meantime, while you guys are, getting ready for your big weekend, you guys can, and I will produce, just seemingly out of nowhere, the 3 gold coins and offer them out like 3 dragons like this. This is for your weekend, so you guys can have a good time.
Pixel instantly takes it and tries to pocket it real quick.
Yeah.
Pretty deftly.
Yeah.
The mother does not seem to notice and goes, "Yeah, Mom, I think it'd be nice to get to know our friends."
And then I will straighten back up and
I'll get you that thing you really want. Okay?
I will take that money off real quick.
All right. Well, I'll pick up that single plate again and walk over and open the door. Right this way, everybody.
All right.
Like a magic trick.
Yes.
Gotcha. I was like, why are you marking off the money that you didn't give the girl? It's an illusion, right?
No.
And I will lead everybody down the hall to the room where we prepared dinner and everyone is currently sitting.
All right. The mom has the kids' food, and they walk behind her, and she walks behind you guys.
Everyone, we have guests joining us for dinner. I'll walk in and set, I would imagine there's maybe a table somewhere in there.
Yes,
Or a
there
desk
are
or
tables and stuff
We've
throughout this
scooted
house.
different chairs,
Yeah.
bar stools.
They are not in good repair.
Yeah.
They
Sure,
are
sure.
dry rotted. They are falling apart.
Yeah.
You set it down, and I mean it's like wibbly wobbly.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
found other pieces to kind of wedge it
Yeah.
up under it. It's not. It's.
It works.
It
Right.
works.
It's
and
functional,
the tavern is not.
but-
The rooms are not furnished. There are
Yes.
broken furniture in them,
Right.
but there is no full furniture in anything.
Right.
Some of the bedrooms have beds.
Some of the bedrooms have beds in much need of repair and disarray. Bed frames are destroyed and
Dirty
in
beds.
pieces. But yeah, there's beds
Crows
there.
have been living in one.
That one's mine. That one's mine.
Yeah.
I'm real stoked about those crows.
Why?
And I will go over and sit on the floor and just kind of surreptitiously move Biblio to the side so that the children don't necessarily see him eating.
Okay.
That might be a little much.
Okay.
I finish braiding V's hair when they walk in. I'm like,
So we came up with a plan. What we're going to do is spend tomorrow going around and gathering information, and this weekend, Kara is going to take the kids and we are going to put them up in an inn somewhere for the weekend so that they are away and safe while we deal with the situation downstairs.
Okay.
I come up to you very quietly and say, how much did this cost?
I figured we'll take them to the yawning portal.
No, how much
What?
overall the weekend stay and all that?
I would imagine that it'll be somewhere around, it was what, 6 silver a night for a room at the yawning portal? So, a couple gold.
Good job.
Thank you.
V, you're looking lovely as always.
Well,
thank
thanks.
you.
Renair kind
Finley
of
did my hair.
It looks great.
Thanks.
I would make your first stop Mama Uwe's.
Yes.
I think that's going to be your best lead. Information can definitely be found at the Font of Knowledge, but I definitely think her shop is where you want to go. It's what she specializes in.
How much for an exorcism?
I don't know. I have never used her services. It is just, it's what I've heard, and she comes highly recommended.
It sounds like she's a practitioner of old magics, and if I'm understanding what you're talking about correctly, and that, from things I've read, that can sometimes be far more effective than the common means that are used these days. So I think that is a good starting place.
Have you ever met her?
I have not. I've only, as I've said, I've only heard of her through hearsay, but it has all been positive. End results have been well. Nothing has been out of the. I mean, I can't say, but again, it's not first-hand experience. It's only hearsay. I cannot give an accurate account because I personally have not met or worked with her.
I'm excited.
The reputation she has.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm interested. I've read about this kind of thing, but I've never seen it or had any interaction with it firsthand. This is fascinating.
It seems really, really cool.
I made up a lot of ghost stories, but now we're living in one. It's kind of crazy.
You made them up?
Yeah, some of them.
Oh.
Every tale has a kernel of truth in it.
She's effective then, yes?
From what I understand, yeah.
Which one's
As Rainier like pulls a piece of rib off, and as elegant as he comes off, and as well, you know, even now, like he's much better dressed, like he's back in his like more finer clothes. He's slouched over, like kind of leaning against the wall, kind of sitting down, like he gives off this very
Flying
noble-esque vibe, but
He's that cool noble.
definitely just like like sitting on the dingy, dirty ground, just kind of like, yeah. Well,
He's not a real noble. He's a cool noble.
It's cool guy. Which is a little off-putting for you, because you immediately understand his upbringing and know, and to kind of like see him give off this present but act like this. Maybe not be off-putting, but you definitely notice it. And
Yeah, it
definitely
surprises me.
It does.
Oh, and there's one other thing. We spoke with Kara, and we discussed the possibility of hiring her on once we have some income so that she doesn't have to go to her other job, and we have somebody who's familiar with the building.
And can run it when we're not here.
Exactly.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, you guys have to deal with this problem first, and if
Of
Mama
course.
Uwe can't do it, then there's always the gauntlet.
The goblin?
Gauntlet.
Oh, the gauntlet.
Gauntlet?
I'm not familiar with
have
them.
I heard of that? The order.
There is the Order. There's world renown. You guys would all just know this, that there's a faction known as the Order of the Gauntlet, and they are mostly made up of paladins and knights and things like that that fight for the righteous.
Yep.
And
Haunted loaf of bread. That one was true.
Oh, okay. You know, I was racking my brain and I
Yeah,
just
that one.
couldn't-
That one actually happened. Floating bread. Yep.
Do you think the bread itself was haunted or that a ghost was holding bread?
And you look over, and Declan is like this,
You see Pixel take
like
his
listening to
bread
the story.
and put it over here.
That was a long time ago. Bread hasn't been haunted in a very long time.
And he
You see Pixel take the bread and a knife and just stab at it.
Harold.
I'm going to cross over to Vaas very quietly. One thing that you might talk to Pixel a little bit. She's got some skill that I think you would appreciate. She's a very clever little girl.
How do you mean exactly?
She managed to snag some gold out of Harold's hands without her mother noticing. 3 dragons. Yeah, that little.
No.
Might be better to make sure she's on the right path.
You're better at that than I am. Harold, I need to speak to you.
Yeah.
Just over the side.
Go over to the side. I love these little talks we have.
Yeah, they're so entrancing. Speaking of, the last talk we had about the ghost.
Yep.
You may, now that we have the threat of exorcism to use, attempt to be diplomatic with it one more time. You brought up a good point. If we can get the Spectre to accept our rule over this place, it may come in handy. But that's not my forte. It's up to you whether you want to do it or not. I would take help with you, though.
Oh, yeah. I did not realize until just a little while ago how great she is at talking to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Cool. I walk over to Rainier and sit beside him and say, Rainier, you're of noble birth.
I am.
Do you know that much about property?
I know a little bit. What about it?
Vague assessment. And I'm looking at just the rot and decay of this place and wishing I could slit Bolo open like a cooked ham right now.
And he kind of picks up. He goes, honestly, with the repairs, the guild dues that you're going to have to make, well over 1,000 dragons. However, I might actually have a lead for you on that.
Really?
I have, let's call him an acquaintance, who specializes in, well, let's just say, he is a moneylender. His name is Mert.
Okay.
He is a character. But over drinks not too long ago, he did mention possibly wanting to invest in starting a business.
All right. Is this man fair, upright? I don't know what that means, what you just did.
His name's Mert.
Let me put this.
Mert the money lender.
Let me put this in another way, then. Would you consider him to be evil?
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
Okay.
I trust him, and
With a caveat.
I would not recommend him if he was someone who I did not trust.
All right.
Or that I believe would not treat you fair.
Okay.
He has a lot of money. His wife passed away not too long ago. And I think he's just looking to find a hobby to keep himself busy.
All right. Where would we find him?
He has a castle, or well, a mansion, a large house estate on the southeast end of the castle ward, near the base of Mount Waterdeep.
Accessible to anyone?
You should be able to gain access.
Okay. Any tolls or fees I should be wary of when passing close to the upper crust of the city?
No, you should be fine.
All right.
I mean, carriage ride will probably cost you a couple, maybe up to a silver, just because you're this far north.
Okay.
And that's almost the very south end of the castle ward, near the docks.
All right.
Like almost into the dock ward. So.
This is awkward for me to ask, but being of noble birth, I don't suppose you'd like to invest in this shithole we've acquired.
Way to pitch it.
Unfortunately,
Way to pitch a business.
my relationship with my father is very estranged, and though I do have what my mother left me, I do not have the excess funds to invest in a property.
I understand.
If I did, I would be happy to, but unfortunately I do not.
You've done a lot for us already, thank you.
Well, you've done a lot for me and for Floon, who I feel was innocent in this. And I thank you.
Floon?
He's well, from what I understand. I spoke to Volo momentarily, and he rattled, probably going to be for some time. He is, as I said, wrong place, wrong time, and I feel bad for him, but I think he'll be all right. He'll live, and that's important.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks for dinner. It's been a while since I've ate like an adventurer. And
Thank
as
these
he
two.
pulls off the meat from the bone, lays it on the napkin or sack or whatever he's using as a plate.
Awesome.
I kind of sit next to him, glancing over at Pixel every once in a while, wondering how the hell I'm going to talk to him, even if I am just sitting.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit with Kara and make small talk.
Okay.
Just be friendly.
She seems to definitely start to warm up to you. Your over-exuberant, innocent demeanor is infectious, and she feels no threat.
Excellent.
You see her kind of eyeing everybody else once in a while, but her overall mood changes into okay, they don't really seem to want to cause us any harm.
I'll
Great.
play everyone some music,
Okay.
as I usually do.
Great.
Oh God, 8.
8.
Yeah, it's good. You play. Probably about time to tune the old war accordion. It's been a hot minute since you gave it a proper tuning, and you've definitely noticed the off keys.
Harold.
Yeah.
Why don't you and V do a puppet show?
Ooh, yeah.
Shadow
Puppet
puppets.
shows.
Puppet show.
Oh, we love the puppet shows. All right.
Puppet show.
You remember how
Never
to do
really
the dog?
heard anyone
Oh
try
yeah,
to
Yeah, you remember the goose?
the
Yep.
Yep.
And you remember the? Can you do a book? You remember the book? Yeah, okay, that worked. And I will. So I roll with advantage if we're
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage because y'all are working together.
You probably want me to roll this one.
No,
You roll with advantage. Just
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, thank God. glad we did advantage. 23.
Yeah, and the kids are mesmerized as they're watching. You guys are doing crazy shape, like animals and shapes, and even like humanoids and
Yeah.
a dragon, and like basically telling a story with the shadows.
100%.
We're like combining our hands into one
Yeah.
giant.
And I mean they're like Clav and like and now and Declan has actually come out of his shell a little bit and is smiling. He still doesn't say much, but he's definitely smiling and gasping at the times that he needs to.
Yeah, I'll even go over to the kids and show them how to make like the dinosaur and like the person running from the dinosaurs.
And they try.
Yeah.
At one point, Pixel takes the little stuffed beholder and in the middle of your, and she goes, and then a monster of many eyes appears! and you can definitely tell it's a kid holding a blob with little things sticking off of it, but she's trying real hard.
It's like, yeah, whatever like animal I'm playing just like, and, like immediately runs. So yeah, just trying to keep them entertained and having fun and kind of
Mine has a
disarm
heart
the
attack and dies
tension.
immediately.
And the revelry goes on until like eventually like the kids are just passed out on the mom and she's to the point where like she's like starting to like carry them one at a time
Do
up.
you want help carrying them back to your room?
Before they have passed out
Okay.
during like the
Yeah, of
revelry,
course.
I will go up to Declan. I just thought it was Declan for a really long time. Declan, I saw how amazed you are with magic. Would you like to learn a trick? I'll start like loosening up my arms.
She gets shy a little, like still like kind of shy, but just kind of
All right, come over to the fireplace.
comes over.
Pixel goes with him. The mom, still staying at your side, just kind of is talking to you, but it has her eyes fixed on her children.
Now, Declan, this takes an immense amount of focus and intelligence, both of which I believe you have. So I will hold out my hand, do the same,
Hesitates, but then
and I will snap my hand and the fireplace will go out.
Wow, you did that! How did you do that?
Declan, turn it back on. Snap your finger. And with my other hand behind my back, when he snaps, oh, you got it. You're so close. And now, and I turn it back on.
and you realize he doesn't know how to snap.
Yeah, no, it's good. But when he does his closest,
Yeah.
I will turn the fireplace back on.
And he'll
Your magic.
That was very good, Declan. It took me years to master that.
I'm not magic.
and he like holds his hand close, and he's like, I don't want to light anything on fire.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Oh, precious bean.
And he'll kind of like holding his hand close will
queen of
move
lies.
back over.
That was very good, Declan. We'll
But he
continue.
has a smile on his
Yeah,
face.
we'll continue your lessons later.
The Kara says, as long as you don't wake them.
Oh, of course.
Okay. And you guys take them to the room.
Gently scoop one of them up.
Fine, they're passed out. They've had one hell of a day.
Yes.
The mom picks up the little holder and puts it back on in Declan's hands. And you guys carry him off to the room, and the mother stays behind.
Okay.
Unless there is anything else that you guys would do.
I have something I would like to do.
Oh, do you?
I'd like to pull both of my rapiers.
2 kids, 2 rapiers. That was the plan all along. Don't you feel dumb?
With your low armor class.
I would like to
They're still gonna kill him.
attempt to sneak away whenever nobody's looking.
Okay.
And-
Make a stealth roll.
okay.
I'm assuming you're doing this when everybody is in their own beds.
Yes.
And where are you
14.
guys? There are a total of 5 rooms in this house. There are 4 left. So,
I am definitely taking the one with the birds.
okay, you got the attic
Okay.
bedroom.
The attic room.
I am.
So where is everybody?
Where's the one that I clicked?
I'm in this one, I believe.
Ow.
That's the one that has
That did not feel
turret
good on my skin.
room.
Oh no. So no. Yeah, but they can't see it, so we're gonna.
Yep.
So you're in the garrets
Okay.
in the attic bedroom.
Yeah, that's good.
Ethan.
Yeah.
And
taking that
so
freak.
the one that are the mom and the kids in the master bedroom?
They're in the master bedroom, yes. So they're here.
Okay.
Um,
So
you guys were eating in the common room. So
Okay.
This is where you guys were over this fireplace. here.
okay, so what's that bedroom right there looking like?
So you have a bedroom here.
What's in it?
There's a decrepit bed, and that's pretty much it.
Well, which one has the worst bed? Jeez.
They're all pretty bad.
Yeah.
The best bedroom is definitely the master.
The
bedroom,
master.
All right.
which is
Yep.
currently occupied.
Yep. So you have a very small room here, You have a bedroom here that Seisha has asked for because it's really close to the library and has a little reading nook. There is the den that someone could sleep in, and then there's the attic, and that's your rooms here. So that one's taken.
Crows are
2,
in the
3,
attic, that's
4.
your
Yeah. That's why I want it.
So
And then there was the top room, the turret was.
Yeah, that's the one
that
I
was
and then
the
there's
meant.
a
bedroom,
turret
right?
here, but it's
Yeah,
not
it's
an
not a
actual
room.
bedroom.
It's just a.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's like a secondary reading nook kind of situation.
That's where I'm gonna do
I'll
the
take any of
sacrifices.
the spare bedrooms. It really doesn't matter to me, honestly.
Find a place to.
You have 4 pillows.
I have
do have 4
with me.
pillows.
I have 4 pillows with me, so I'm sure I can be comfortable anywhere I
I'm
find.
gonna actually.
And make a little nest.
Just so it's noted, I'm going to leave the nest of the birds is like in the center of the room, like in the bed, right?
In the bed, yeah.
Yeah.
I will set up whatever bedroll I have next to the bed. I'm gonna leave half of the bread that I was going to eat in the actual.
Okay.
Look, I'm making friends with these birds, all right? I want them to bring me. some
As you
exciting
enter
stuff.
the room, again, they scatter and fly off and roam the room. Into the night they go.
I'll be like,
Yes!
birds. And I'm
Bread
gonna-
crumbles.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bread crumbles all over their nest, and then set up my bed next to the nest and
Okay.
pass out as soon as I head hits the floor.
All right. So everyone kind of settles in.
Yeah, take my.
I do my notes for the day
Okay.
in my book.
Vinley, do you settle in the room that you claimed when you first
Yeah.
walked over? Like mine.
Yeah. I'm like, this one looks like it can be beautiful. I'm gonna work on it.
Okay. All right.
So that leaves old Vaas to sneak away.
Okay.
Yep.
14 on the stealth roll.
Okay.
14.
Yeah.
All right.
No, 15, sorry.
15. Okay.
Um,
Finley, you hear the old house start to creak again.
I don't have time for this. I want to go to bed. Listen, I will deal with you in the morning. I respect you. I respect where you're from. I'm not going to burn your home down. Got it?
Do I hear any of this?
You don't hear exactly what it's, but you hear someone speaking to themselves in one of the rooms. Kind of gives you pause, and then you continue.
And I'll continue to sit there and talk to Leaf like, dude, I really don't have time for this. I'm going to bed. Kill me in the morning.
A minute passes, and the creaking's gone.
That's what I thought. And I will go to sleep.
Show that ghost.
All right. I assume I know where you are headed.
Yeah?
Yep. All right. So Vaas, you find yourself compelled and drawn back to an area that feels like home to you. The hustle and bustle of the dock city life. The salty, sweet stench of the ocean and fetid wastes of the dock ward fish market. The dark, shaded, busted street lamp alleyways where shadows stretch out towards you and linger in the fading light, like an old friend beckoning you to consort with them once again. You trace your steps back to a place of your perceived paranoia of concealed nefariousness. A run-down, water-warped, sun-bleached old cottage housing an elderly halfling couple roosting above a pit of indescribable horror and slavery and an aberration.
He's going back to finish the job.
I want to keep distance.
Okay?
Find some place I can stake out over the night. Maybe not over the complete night, but somewhere where I can't be seen.
All right, you have some options. You could perch on a roof, hide in an alleyway, look homeless, etc. Whatever would...
Homeless.
Homeless.
Okay.
Got it.
Same, right?
So kind of dishevel up a bit. Go ahead and roll me a standard charisma check.
Okay.
Unless if you have a disguise kit, you can roll.
Nah.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, noted.
Yeah, you ruffle it up, kind of taking note of Harold just the night before, kind of pick up some mud and dirt off the ground. It is still pouring down rain, so you kind of use that and kind of dirty and dingy up your clothes. Make your way kind of down, pulling your coat collar up high as you kind of stay low and kind of huddle on a corner. And go ahead and make me a perception check as you stake out.
Not bad. 16.
Okay. So you sit and wait in the continuous rain that started earlier that day, where seconds turn to minutes and minutes turn to hours as the bustle of the dock ward seems to fade with the sun. The presence of the guards is ever present but weak. Yet they still are diligent as you notice them on sparse patrols spread out, keeping an eye out for more trouble between the Zentarum and the Xanathar guilds.
He said he was on the night shift. Do I see him leave the house at any point in time?
I will get to that.
Okay. So sorry.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
He's ready.
He is ready. So your eyes never leave the house, from whence you came only hours before. An elderly couple living above the turmoil unbeknownst to them and shadily sleeping in the mid-afternoon. Something must be up. As you sit and wait,
Watching through the pouring rain as the sun fades completely into the ocean front and the moon rises, you see in the shadows of the porch, the front door opens as two heavily cloaked, 3-foot-tall creatures emerge into the dark city streets.
I follow.
make another stealth check.
Certainly. That is good. 9.
9.
All right.
Okay. You follow slinking through the shadows, skirting storefronts, residences, and warehouses, keeping in time with the slow-paced couple within your distance. The feeling of the hunt causes your heart to race. Well, it should. It would for anyone else. But you're calm, collected, in your element. Like a predator stalking prey, you snake through the city streets until you see the couple disappear behind an open gate into a large 3-story brick warehouse. Right as they're entering, you see the older gentleman look back. He doesn't recognize you because you're in the shadows, but he definitely catches you.
I stand there.
You see him pause, kind of look around, look to his wife, grab her by the arm, and they hurry inside.
I wait until they're inside the building.
Okay.
All right.
I want to, not the way they came. Is this walled in any way, this building?
So it's a massive warehouse, and
Okay.
there are many windows that are uniform around it, both in row and column as they stretch across the second and third story. You do only see a few personal entryways and a series of bay door loading docks line the solid brick depository that bears the faded printed mural on the side
Okay.
that reads Bogwater Brewery.
Bogwater Brewery.
Yep.
Okay. I move, keeping distance away, hiding in the shadows as much as I can. I want to find a spot where there doesn't seem to be anybody watching, close to a window that seems to have some leverage to it. I want to take out my grappling hook, throw it onto the side, and pull myself up to a window so that I can see what's inside of the second floor.
Okay.
Make a
It's a lot of things, I know.
make a dex check first.
Not bad.
And on this stormy night, it is pretty easy to find an area. There's not anybody out here. It's pretty miserable out here. And so you make your way around and you toss your grappling hook
15.
and you hear it kind of clank and then catch on something. You give it a couple tugs and all's well. Go ahead and give me an athletics check to climb said rope.
Joy. 11.
And it is slow going because of how just drenching wet it is. But you make your way up the rope and to a window. And you peek in.
What do I see?
The interior is a series of grain milling machines, distillers, fermentation pools, and barrels to be distributed. The workforce here is light but diligent. It seems most of the packaging and distribution happens during the day. However, brewing and distillation happens throughout the night.
Do I see anything here I would recognize as being a front?
Make an investigation check.
There's the front door.
Thanks. Wish I'd taken you with me. 21.
You look around, kind of like you know what to look for. You know what little nuances, little nicks here and there, what your eye needs to look for to know when something is not as it seems. And you are certain without a doubt that this is just a brewery. There is nothing here but beer.
What is this?
I have no idea. I saw them doing it and I jumped in.
I heave a sigh, and I come down,
Okay.
take the hook with me, obviously.
Yep, easy enough.
How many hours have I spent out here?
From waiting out there at their house, following them, and then the full investigation, and you're getting close to probably 4 or 5.
Okay.
It's getting pretty late into the night.
Which am I closer to? The howling crap. Howling. It's not Howling Tavern, is it?
The Yawning Portal?
Yawning Portal. What is
The Howling Tavern.
Yeah, there's a bar here somewhere like that. Sure. The closer to the Yawning Portal or to the Troll Skull Manor?
Definitely the Yawning Portal. The
I
Troll
go-
Skull Manor is way far north.
I go there then.
Okay.
As you drop down from the rope, back into the the lifeless streets, back into the dark alleyways, the dirt-covered, cobbled road of the dock ward, you see 2 figures in shining plate call out to you. Hey, you! Hold fast!
I keep everything hidden under my cloak. Am I still dirty, smelly,
Oh, yeah.
rotten?
Absolutely.
I hunch over myself.
Okay.
Can I silently? How far away are they from me?
They're only about 30 feet now.
30 feet? Don't have time for this then. I hunch down, making sure I'm at my most ragged, and look at them and say, "Oh, yes, please. It's wait, you're my brother. Where is he, Sam? Sam, I'm looking for Sam. Do you know?
State your business here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was with my brother, and then he went that way. Wait, do I have a brother? Do I have a brother? I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Yep, here we
I
go.
love it. Just a crazy person on the street.
Ugh, not
We're gonna go
good.
break Vaas out of the
5.
sanitarium.
All right.
So we saw you climbing a rope attached to a window. We know you're not a crazy man. State your business now, plainly. We'll turn you in.
I straighten up. All right. What was the captain of the City Watch's name?
What was his name?
I don't know, so we'll have to roll for that.
Sure, make an intelligence check.
Sure. Not bad. 17.
17.
Captain Staggett.
Captain, what was his name?
Staggett.
Captain Staggett.
Bob Saget.
Sergeant, not captain.
Sergeant Staggett? Okay.
Sergeant Saget.
I don't know if Sergeant Staggett informed you or not, but beneath this place, we found evidence of Xanathar's guild here previously. We were a band of privately hired investigators looking into it. A couple I just followed are living over a hole that leads directly into a Xanathar facility. I was making doubly sure that they were not working at a front.
What faction do you work for? Who hired you?
I was hired privately by a nobleman named Zolo.
I need you to make a persuasion check and then a deception check.
I don't know what I'm lying about. I guess I kind of am.
Hands.
One letter. Oh, that.
Yeah. The persuasion check would be 4.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
see how the deception check rolls out. Much better. Deception check is 15.
15. You're gonna have to show us this house. I don't know this Zolo.
Neither do I. I've
Oh,
never heard of a Zolo.
shit. I meant Volo.
The bookworm, the writer.
Yeah.
Makes all
and-
those guides.
Yes, and I describe Volo.
Yes, that's him.
That's him.
Yeah.
So Volo hired you to follow a bunch of elderly people into a brewery. Why?
Okay, first off, good eye knowing that they were old. Could have fooled me. Secondly,
You
he
said
didn't
they were
hire me. He did not hire me to do that. He hired me to help return a friend of his. But you can understand the logic here. They are living over a piece of what could be even a slaving ring. I was
Show us this
double-checking,
house.
and I walked them back to the house.
Fine. They stay behind you the entire time, no more than 10 feet away, and you make it to the house. Okay. And this is their house, the elderly couple's house that you said that you followed.
Yes,
Where do you live?
we do own it. I live. Was it the C Ward, right?
North Ward.
North Ward. I live in the North Ward.
Where?
Address.
I just moved there. I don't really remember it.
What's around?
This is why you should take me with you.
Nope. This is my pit. You dig out of a pit by digging deeper into it. That's how you
Breaking out the other side.
do it. Yeah.
Lean into it.
That's what we do. It's by a very nice couple of Genasi Smiths. That's all I know.
Anything else?
Afraid not, friend. I've only been in here a short time.
Okay.
I suggest you go back to the North Ward and you stay there and leave the Dock Ward to the watch.
Tell Volo not to meddle in watch business.
Of course.
Your name?
My name is Bill Ronto. I'll roll the deception check. I don't give a fuck.
Roll it.
It's better.
Roller coaster.
18.
18.
Very well, Mr. Ronto.
I can.
We'll be in touch.
I want to say Mr. Ronto Esquire right now.
Oh my
Move
god.
along.
Yes, of course. And I bow out, make my way to the yawning portal,
Okay.
Okay.
making note of this place as I may want to come back here again.
Okay.
I don't give a damn.
Mr. Ronto.
All right.
You walk your way back into the bustling tavern that you know fairly well. You see Bonnie, you see Dernan, but the livelihood's kind of died down, especially at this hour of the night. There's no bar, there's mostly just cleaning tables.
I go up to the barkeep and I say, do you have any rooms available that have a bath in them?
Yeah.
One of those, please.
$2 gold.
I reluctantly pay it. 'Cause I need that right now.
Okay.
He takes it. And as you move as you're takes it and hands you a key, and as you start making your way up the stairs at the back end, past the bar, you notice that the chain begins to rattle on the well, and Durnan walks over, looks over, and then begins to work the crank.
I wait. I
It
draw
takes-
both weapons slowly.
And as he pulls it up, there is a small bag on it. He takes it, he looks in it, puts it on his belt, lowers it back down, and then begins cranking it up, pulling even harder, working even harder this time. Do you wait around?
Yes.
Okay. As you do, you notice the lift come up, and you see two gentlemen that you recognize. And one of them is missing an arm, has a huge gash down here, and is covered in blood. And the other one has burn marks all the way across one side of his face.
Rebecca and Stacy. No.
And as they come up, they kind of fall out. Durnan looks at him, shakes his head, turns and walks back to the bar.
How do they look?
They stand up slowly and make their way out of the tavern. You notice they have their backpack is a lot fuller than it was before.
Before they finally exit, you see Bonnie walk up with two giant steins, and holds out a hand. You drink it down, seem to get a little bit more pep in their step. Pay her, she takes the glasses back.
Fuck it, I follow.
Oh, I'm excited.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Ooh.
$19.
Nice. Look at the chicken stealth. Look at the chicken stealth. I'm a bard in real life too.
So grand.
I know.
Man, where's your accordion?
I know.
Where are your pants?
Trust me, nobody
Where
wants
are
to hear
your
me play it.
pants?
Yeah.
I thought we all agreed we weren't wearing pants today.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What'd you get?
19.
Okay.
19.
Yeah. They don't seem to notice you, and as you go, you kind of hear them kind of talking amongst themselves, like, I made it further this time. Yeah.
The troll got past us, though.
Yeah. They said Undermountain was rough. They weren't lying.
Do I see any distinguishing marks on their bodies, tattoos, anything like that?
Nope.
You recognize these as the guys that went down as you guys were entering the tavern.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Rebecca and
Just making sure.
Yep.
I walk up to them, then hail them.
They hear your steps quicken up to
Yeah.
them, and you see them all. Don't pull them out, but their hands go to their
Yeah.
blades.
The one
I
guy actually
immediately-
crossroads with one arm, kind of two.
Whoa, friends. Whoa. I mean no disrespect, particularly not to people that have been clearly through a lot today. May I ask you something quickly?
Yes, of course you can.
You say this place leads to Undermount?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. The yawning portal.
It's the only way in.
How far did you get?
Almost to the second level.
All done?
You been down?
No.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Nothing's down there but death. Nothing to gain.
Did you see the, refresh my memory, sir. I've heard rumors there's a city there. Some sort of, seedy town, something like that.
If there is, we didn't make it to one. Just death, man.
You say that's the only way in or out into the city?
As far as we know.
Okay. I'm sorry to bother either of you.
You're fine. Just be wary about sneaking up on someone just out of that well. A lot of people try and target them weak. May have gained something, some gold, found some stuff down there.
Not
I'm
mine.
letting you know this, right? There's nothing down there. Okay?
Nothing but death.
Jeez.
Damn, Stacy, calm down.
Your passive insight picks up that they're definitely pushing you away from their money-making business.
Fair enough, friend. Best of luck to you.
Good night. Clean yourself up.
You stink.
I let that go. I walk back into the portal, and as I do, I go just close to the edge of the well,
And jump.
and I just look down.
Goes down farther than you can see.
Deep black pit. Something I can help you with, darling? Hi?
I need a drink.
What you be having?
What's the strongest thing you have?
Pixie piss.
I'm not drinking pixie piss, something else.
I didn't see you drink it last time, so I was pretty sure you didn't want it this time.
Whiskey, do you have whiskey?
Yeah, you have a little bit of that,
Bottle, a bottle.
yeah? A whole bottle of
Yes.
it. How much gold you got on yourself?
3 gold, 16 silver, and 35
A whole
copper.
bottle is out to your price range, I'm sorry.
Something cheap then, I don't... Something.
Yeah, hold on, darling, I got you.
It's a lot of masculinity in this one.
Poor people get angry, damn.
we got some Larry, and always Sternum's revitalizing draft.
I need something to take the edge off.
Yeah, I got just the thing. Your friends seem to really like it, and she doesn't taste great, but it'll get you drunk.
Oh, yeah.
It works.
Okay,
It works.
Nope. And it is, it's actually not that expensive.
No, that's not the pixie
It's
dust.
2 copper.
Oh.
Take a bottle in.
Sorry, bottle would be 1 gold. It's
I take a bottle.
a big bottle.
I take a bottle.
All right.
Boy,
We're not going to see Vaas for the next 8 days.
boy, howdy.
You
He's gonna
drink?
be drunk.
I'm sure you
for
do.
next week.
I
Do you
don't.
drink down here or you go up to your room?
I go up to my room.
Okay. I need you to make a con save.
He's gonna curl up in the bathtub with a bottle.
I've done that.
7.
Haven't we all?
7? Instantly drunk.
If you
The
haven't,
world
lame.
becomes blurry.
You drink until you black out.
I first, if I'm going to do it, before I drink, go up to the room, draw the bath, disrobe completely. Keep close enough, lock the door
Lick it
immediately, brace it
Okay.
as I do.
You take a chair and
Yeah.
take it
No,
up
I do
underneath
the same thing when I
the
take
door
a bath.
handle.
Oh, I was thinking about drinking.
This
I
room-
disrobe completely before I drink.
This room is very nice. It's probably one of the fanciest rooms you've actually stayed in. The bed is neatly tucked and has fine linens. There's a desk with all of the amenities that you could need to do any of your business work, and it has a porcelain tub with not clawed feet, but it's still a nice tub of adequate size for you. Water's warm.
Test it before I drink, and then sit in it, kind of admiring the new scar I have over my chest now.
Sorry.
Drink, and as soon as I start to get drunk, get out of the tub.
Okay.
Be smart enough to do that, I'd hope.
Yep.
Then clean myself off. I rip all the sheets off the bed and hurl them around myself and go to the nearest corner and just sit there and just go to sleep. until
Your night becomes black.
morning. Yeah. That's
All right.
it. That's how I end it.
The next morning comes. You all wake up refreshed, but
There are a few crows.
Long rest?
They seem to be resting themselves right
okay.
now.
everybody take the effects of a long rest
Oh, sweet.
on D&D Beyond.
Yes.
So
Even
handy.
Vaas.
Just to hit one button.
In your corner.
Love it.
Yep.
I am going to wake up early, my chipper self, and start going downstairs and kind of cleaning up from last night in the common room, very quietly, and just pottering about.
I'm not a morning person, so
As you're-
I'm sleeping in.
Yeah, as you're walking down, you see very quietly, almost trying to sneak away, Kara. She's walking down her hallway. She looks at you and goes, I'm going to go to work now. We'll talk later about whatever's going to happen. Make sure nothing happens to them today.
Of course.
Thank you. She continues and sneaks out.
When she opens the door to the common room, I'm sitting facing away. I've been waiting for you.
Okay, Venley, that's a little creepy.
I know, I was trying to be.
Okay. Good job.
Thank you. I clean the floor mostly. I've been up for 4 hours. Y'all sleep a lot.
I thought was a pretty regular.
I'm just kidding. I'm an elf. I get up way earlier than all of you.
I like to sleep in now. I used to have to wake up really, really early at the monastery, so it's kind of an indulgence.
What did you do in the monastery?
Mostly read and trained with a sword and shield.
Fun.
Yeah, till Vaas showed up, and then it was a lot of taking care of Vaas. So he was okay.
Sharing secrets.
What happened to him? You said he's okay.
He was hurt, but he got better.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, getting better. He hits the floor a lot, Sasha.
He does, but it's because he's just a very driven person.
All right. So
Can I roll animal handling?
sure. Yeah.
My crows.
I just want to roll animal handling.
He's gonna tame the
really
beast in
weird.
the morning.
How alive are these? Are these pants alive? Can I handle them?
You're trying to rash me right now.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, please, please. You know what? We're going to use the Humphrey die for this one.
It's a chafing matter.
Not terrible. 12?
12? All right. They're obviously not warmed up to you yet. You waking up, still trying to be quiet, kind of startles them. They're asleep mostly. And you just kind of sit there and what do you do?
I'm going to kind of look around my person and find something kind of shiny and nice for them that's not like gold. So let's see what I have. I have a lot of weird stuff. I could give them my oil flask that I didn't tell you I had. I could give them...
You didn't tell Vaas?
Yeah.
I forgot I had an oil flask. Otherwise, there would have been a fire right in the middle of that place.
I do have, I have an ink pen that's probably got some shiny bits on it. I'm going to just kind of offer the ink pen out, like show them, like, very carefully, like, hey, look, I got something shiny. I'm going to set it down in their pile of shiny stuff that they have. I think you mentioned they having a few trinkets and stuff.
Yep.
Just kind of like an offering, like, hey.
They see it, and they don't. They don't go towards it until you step away.
Sure.
Yep. And
I
then
will.
they hop up, kind of pick it up in their beak, toss it around a little bit, investigate it, and then just bring it back into their things.
Cool. Totally.
They-
I will remove my ink pen.
Yep.
And I will kind of just, I'm thinking to myself, you know what? That's a pretty good first step. They didn't run away from me immediately. I'm doing pretty good. And I'm gonna not push it. and head downstairs.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, you walk in on them having a conversation.
Harold,
Hello.
I caught something last night.
Was it a rat?
No, but I think you picked up on it too.
Oh yeah, the
Was it
little
a rat?
girl. No, the little girl mentioned that the little stuffed animal that I gave Declan was a monster with many eyes.
What if that symbol isn't a sun? It had 8 stalks on it, right?
I pull out the plushie because I got 3 of them.
How many are on the plushie?
How many eyeballs are on this plushie?
10.
I'm gonna go back through my notes.
You find the circle.
How many spokes does it have?
10.
10.
It's the same number of lines.
Can I roll to know what that thing is? Because I'm just now showing interest in the actual toy.
Okay, sure.
Arcana.
Natural 20, so 21.
God.
Yes.
That is a beholder.
An aberration. This one, they come in many different varieties. You've heard crazy rumors about how they're created, something about dreams. And they're very aggressive.
I will relay all of this. You don't want to find one in your house, right?
You know that their eyes mimic a wizard's spells just by looking at you.
I will relay that as well. They just kind of look at things and things happen. Bad news. Really, really bad.
So this is a weird stuffed animal to have then.
You know,
Keeps
it's
moving.
not so different than like having like any other, you know.
I've seen dolls of trolls and.
Yeah. I mean, if you were looking for something to protect you.
Oh, shh. The kids are still asleep.
Oh, right. V.
Eventually, you wake up. And you start to, get ready for the day. There's no mirror in here, but as you know,
I forgot I'm wearing lipstick. Did I mess my face up?
You're good.
Man, I'm hungry.
and as you sit
Or
there,
kill for bacon.
you feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end as your lungs become needles. Before you can do or say anything, you feel a cold grip wrap around your neck. I need you to make me a strength check.
That's a fucking ghost.
Smash cut to Vinley saying, I think we should really try again to talk to this thing. I don't think it meant to harm anyone.
No.
8.
Okay. Your body climbs slowly to the ceiling as you feel your life.
Wait, is it saving throw?
It is not.
Yeah.
It is just a strength check.
Damn,
Yep.
okay.
As you feel your life being choked out of you. You kick and flail and try to fight off this invisible figure to no avail. You now scrape and scratch and at the ceiling, and you're being pressed into it as you try with everything to scream out for help, but it's crushing your neck.
Do we hear the thudding of...
You
do
take
actually.
Or we heard the thudding of her feet and then we don't hear it.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from your windpipe being crushed.
And you actually do hear coming from down the hall. You actually hear the thud, and then almost like a.
Check that out. I'm going to the kids.
Yeah. Okay. Go, let's go.
So kids
Where
are
the
upstairs.
fuck is
That's what I
Vaas?
get for
Okay.
being up late.
This is coming from this floor.
Right. I'm checking out
Yep.
the kids.
Okay, so you run upstairs to the kids.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So you're running here. Where are you going?
going to...
Yeah, I'm with Vinley.
Yeah.
Okay, you and Vinley are going.
Other sound.
Okay,
so
down to the door.
it is through this way, and you come here. You actually hear it coming from the spare room where V was staying.
Did you lock your door last night?
No,
Okay.
I don't think about things like that.
So as soon
what
as
other
you
people
throw open the door, you both see your friend currently pressed into the ceiling, flailing and scraping as the air was being, as scraping gasping for air as if being held underwater.
It's terrifying.
Your eyes lock with theirs as you all now see a horrifying visage outlined of some humanoid. Their translucent, incorporeal, hauntingly blue body is ragged and torn, accentuating their gaunt and skeletal form. Their hair floating, suspended in air like they were floating in water. In a ghostly wail, you hear,
"You will bow before him, and his voice will be the horn that ushers in the new world. The harbinger befalls you."
and you are immediately released, sending you crashing to the floor below.
Taking another 3 points of falling
I
damage.
don't even know who that is.
Did I roll to catch her?
You can most certainly try.
I'm going
Make a
to try.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I know
A
what
dexterity?
Yep.
or is it still there?
It has faded away.
Do I know what it was?
7.
Arcana or religion, your choice.
7.
7. You also
Is it one of those like with the
You
arms?
also, yep. You also take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as she lands on top of you.
Nailed the landing.
right into your arms.
Oh, I got you.
I originally imagined you hold your arms out and then I just fall like beside you.
Yeah.
Like,
No, her leg, one of her legs just
Yeah,
takes
just
you
like,
out.
What was your roll?
25.
25.
Natural 20.
You actually do not know what this is, but you know for a fact it is not a poltergeist.
Oh no.
That was not fucking Leaf. Oh. That should not be here. Do I know that is very, like, a very aggressive thing?
Something that you've noticed in its, is that it was wearing robes that didn't seem formal, seemed to obscure it, and you also saw chains hanging from its body.
Yep. But in all your research, you have never read about anything like this before. But you know for a fact that it is not a poltergeist.
It's not a ghost.
It's not a ghost.
It's not a wraith.
It is incorporeal.
Yes.
But-
So it's something like that, but nothing that I've heard of.
Yep.
Are you okay?
I have a roll off of him. What the fuck?
I was about to ask you what the fuck. What the fuck?
I don't know. I woke up and then.
Were you talking shit?
And then I asked for bacon, and then it just started choking me out, man. And like it hurt.
The ghost is allergic to pork, Vinley.
I didn't know it was kosher.
I'm so sorry about all of this. Oh man, I wish I should have been keeping an eye on you. You're okay, right?
You don't have to watch me when I'm sleeping.
Well, I know it's creepy, but I mean, at this point,
I mean, no one could have suspected that I would have been attacked like that, and it'd be strong enough to push me up against the ceiling.
it's allergic to pork, Vinley.
No, it's not. Damn. It said something about a harbinger.
It wants me to worship something, and I don't even know who it is.
It's rude.
I know. Like, you need to be more specific. Like, you need me to
Absolutely.
follow your religion. Like, not selling me on that.
We all heard it, right? What
Yes.
it said.
Yeah.
So what is that thing?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Isn't this like your whole thing, dead people?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's exciting.
I have read a lot about a lot
Yeah.
in both of your lifetimes put together,
Thanks.
and I have no fucking clue what that was.
Well, time to move out.
Yep.
You all see
Gather my things.
the imprint of a hand around her throat.
Very similar to what was around Dacklin's. Stacia, you run upstairs. Do you kick open the door?
No.
Okay.
I am, in fact, when I get to the top of the stairs, I creep.
Okay. Got it. Make a stealth check.
I would imagine I have not put my armor
gets
on.
louder
Okay, so I got
when
that
you
going
creep.
for
Got
me.
it.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Oh no.
it matters.
The children.
I run into the wall. Rolled a 2.
Roll a 2.
All right. Yeah.
makes it
So
a
you again.
Oh wait, but it's actually a dirty 1 because I have a -1 to dex.
You actually trip on the top step. Like you go to
Oh,
slow
okay.
down, like you're running, but then you go and you know how you sometimes miss that step and
Yeah.
you actually fall up the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do, and you actually down a couple.
Oh my god. We gotta go upstairs. It's doing something else.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
As you like slam your shins onto
Yeah.
the stairs,
Going over to
and
the
then your
stairs with you
arms
to
as you
make
like
sure
try to
that
catch
it's
yourself.
not
Just
the
gonna like
thing
animal
again.
crawl back up the
We're gonna
stairs.
run
Get-
to the
get up there.
stairs.
Okay.
Well,
You
she's
see-
hanging by the ceiling.
This is all simultaneous.
Yeah, all
that's true.
simultaneously.
Okay,
Oh,
so
this happened simultaneously,
Yep.
so I'm already on the ceiling.
Yep.
All right.
So as you make your way towards the master bedroom,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Listening
Okay.
to see if I can hear the kids.
Make a perception check.
Open up.
Oh, that's better. That's a dirty 20.
You hear nothing but something from below you. Like you hear the sounds of
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
And you hear some guttural,
something. You can't-
malicious voice. You can't make out what it's saying. And then after that, you hear.
and then
Well, if they weren't awake, they probably are now. I'm gonna just go to the door and very lightly.
A minute passes, and then.
I just wanted to see if you guys were awake, if you wanted to go get some breakfast.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still tired.
Oh, okay. Do you want to sleep a little more?
Okay,
All right.
if you say so.
Tell you what, when you're ready, just come find me and we'll go out to breakfast.
she's already like back in the bed.
Yeah, I figured.
Snuggled up, like you don't even know if she heard that last
Right,
sentence.
right. How's her brother doing?
Don't hear him.
Peeking?
Oh shit, he did.
Door's locked.
She opened it.
They didn't. She walked up to the door.
Oh, okay. She just muttered through the door? Okay. I'm just gonna sit outside and keep an ear out for a few minutes.
Okay. Minute, two passes. Everything seems fine. And then you guys come up.
And then y'all make your way upstairs.
Are the kids okay? It's allergic to pork.
No, it's not.
It is though. It's
Downstairs. Just take everybody downstairs.
I'm gonna pause on that. Vaas, you wake up.
With a hangover. It has been a long time since you have drinking.
This is the first drink I've actually taken in a long time.
Yep. And this brew was specifically made to get people drunk.
Yep.
How full is the bottle still? Did I down the entire thing last night?
Here's a sip.
There is nothing left.
Awesome.
Damn, son.
That's what I wanted.
And there is, you actually kind of put your hand down and it kind of slips a little as you look down, and there is your vomit like down your
Yikes.
shirt, on the ground,
That's cute.
I was naked when I went to bed.
down the sheets.
Okay.
Sorry.
I used the sheets to wipe myself off with. Place them neatly in a pile.
Okay.
Knowing that this is probably not the first time someone has had to deal with that. I dress
Okay.
back in my clothes,
Yep.
ready myself, and then think about what Rainier said last night about the.
What do you need?
The name of the exorcist. What was her
Mama Ula. Uwe.
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 Uwe. Did he tell us where we could find her?
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Where
In
was
the
that?
trades ward.
I make my way there then.
Okay.
Go downstairs. What time of day is it?
You wake up pretty late in the morning. It's
Understood.
late morning, early afternoon.
Yeah,
Not
you-
quite mid-sun yet, but
You had a late night,
Yeah.
and then you drank yourself into a coma.
yep. So as you prepare to make your way that way, what are the four of y'all doing?
Okay.
So listen.
What happened?
One other thing, I would have told
I
Bonnie
woke
that I
up
threw up in my room.
Got it.
Good.
Understood.
What happened?
I woke up and I said to myself, man, I really want some bacon. And then all of a sudden, just something invisible started attacking me and choking me, and it like flew me up to
Wait,
the ceiling.
lift your head. How hurt are you?
A little hurt.
Lay on hands for,
I was like, what are we doing here?
I guess, 5?
5?
So
You heal 5.
yay.
heal 5, and you watch as the like redness fades. There's still a little bit of like the fingertips there.
Yeah, I have at this point only one damage to my
Yep.
max hit points.
If
That's the same bruising that
Declan.
Declan had.
I haven't seen a mirror, but I trust you.
You had it looked like someone had grabbed your throat.
Someone did.
I can still feel it.
Now, interesting point of order. The thing that attacked you wasn't Leaf.
What do you mean it wasn't Leaf?
It wasn't a poltergeist.
What-
I have no idea what it was, Seisha.
What did it look like?
or maybe Leaf isn't a poltergeist and Leaf is something else.
Or, when everyone says that there's spirits here,
They
there
mean
are
it plural.
Spirits here.
All right, what did it look like?
Blue.
Robes.
Floating.
Hair.
Like underwater. Like basically imagine if someone was underwater but in the air.
What did the robes look like?
They also blue.
Whitish?
With the hair.
I guess
They
make
were
a,
just like bedsheet.
the full form of it had a blue hue, most incorporeal beings do.
Yeah.
So the robe itself didn't have a color. It was skeletal, gaunt. Love it. But you can make an Arcana check to see if there's any type of specifics to this robing. If you would 11. There's standard
It's
robing.
a fucking robe with shackles on it.
It was darker than
With shackles.
Yeah, it did have shackles on
It
the
had
wrist.
chains. You didn't see shackles,
so, like-
but you just saw the chains dangling.
Okay.
Yep.
I
Okay.
literally have no idea what it is.
It said it wanted me to worship someone.
Kneel
and
before him.
Harbinger.
not before him, it's someone else.
No, it's you will kneel before
So
him.
triggering any
No, but he said him in reference to
previous
someone
readings. Anything
Unless he's talking
I've
about
studied
himself
or
in
read
third
before?
person.
No, I'm saying
You can be
I see what you're
the
saying.
only other person to roll. This would be the two-person rule.
Okay.
So you can make
An Arcana check.
or
Or
religion.
religion, your choice.
Okay.
You're doing a direct quote.
Ugh. 12.
12. No.
Nope.
Should I
Everything.
roll for something like that?
No, we're doing the rule of 2.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yep. So everything that Vinley is describing definitely puts it on the incorporeal dead spectrum, but the final descriptions that set it apart is what you can't place it either.
But yeah, this guy was in service to someone else.
He said he was the harbinger.
he said the harbinger
he-
is upon you.
He said that the basically we're supposed to worship some harbinger dude, or at least I am.
Before we get too far getting into this, we should probably go wake up Vaas. So I'll go do that real quick.
All right, you do that. I'm going to go grab one of my books.
I'll come with you.
I'm gonna wander the house.
You go
Clearly
look in
have
another
no
room.
idea where he's supposed to
You
be.
don't find
there.
him.
No need to make a roll.
Yeah,
you
he's
go
not
into
here.
You
So.
go room by room, not here.
only room you can't get into is
Right,
the
kids'
masters.
rooms, yeah.
Or
Yep.
downstairs.
Yep. Do you go look downstairs as well,
He's having
eventually?
a tea party.
or do you
You
wait
know,
for
I
everyone else?
probably should take a look around.
You
Okay.
see an X carved
Carved.
into the front door.
Oh. I go running back upstairs, just like,
I'm going to go pick up one of the books that I brought with me. The Codex of Sanctity, the Divine Atheron.
Maybe you can make a pet out of that too.
I love this one like a pet.
I'm going to start looking for any reference to the Harbinger.
Okay. Go ahead and make a religion check.
You're on timeout. Oh, okay, that's not terrible. 14?
You kind of just thumb through, you've read this book cover to cover multiple times.
Okay.
And you kind of just start kind of flipping, nothing stands out.
Okay.
Nothing catches your eye.
Grab one more book. The Master's Tome of the Arcane Arts.
Okay.
What is that?
It's one of my books. Natural 20.
That's what
I'm watching over her shoulder and she's like, I'm like, nope, stop. What was that?
There is absolutely no mention of the Harbinger, in fact, and you look through this and it's your basic understandings of the arcane arts.
Such a cool name.
I will come back upstairs. I don't want to make anybody nervous. Vaas is fucking gone, you guys. He's not here.
What?
Do you think he was killed? Oh my
I
god.
don't think I mean, it stands to reason, but this is the second time he's probably walked into some corner somewhere. Raise your hand. He's still not doing it.
God.
He's so squishy. He might be dead.
That's not very nice to say. There's
It's
lots of us that
true.
are squishy,
No,
okay?
probability.
But he's down like a
stands.
lot.
Well, it's because he's the first one in the fight.
Listen.
What?
Stop
What?
doing that.
Where did he go last night when we all went to bed? Did anyone see which room he went to?
No.
I try specifically not to know things about him, so if I get questioned later, I don't piss him off.
Can we roll to remember?
You
Or I just assume you don't remember.
No, you
Yeah,
don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't really pay that much attention.
He was the last one in the common room.
We can also assume that he's probably off doing.
Oh, shit.
Why don't we just go talk to Mama Uwe, bring her back here, and then maybe if the ghost has him, she'll know.
He does disappear
Yeah.
a lot.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like his thing. It's his trademark now.
See, but like, for a man, out of the 2 fights that, as a group, we have been in, he has hit the floor 3 times.
That's because he is a very...
As someone who's hit the floor twice, I'd just like to say that people hitting the floor, it happens when you get shot. That happens.
Right, but you don't go off alone.
That's because I enjoy the company of all my friends.
He is someone who fights with a lot of passion and who has to get close to things to hit them. He doesn't have the luxury of distance, so he is going to fall more often. Now, if I could get him to stay behind me, that might be helpful.
Or with you.
But until then, he's doing what he has to do to fight. But we need to find him right now. That needs to be the focus. We've got the children here. I told them when they wake up, I'll take them to breakfast. I'm not comfortable leaving them alone.
Maybe he's already with Mama Uwe.
Why don't you guys go? I'll stay here with the children, and we'll go out to breakfast. When you finish with Mama Uwe, come back here, okay?
Okay.
Why don't we just stay? I'll stay with you.
No, go.
Where do we think he would be?
Mama Uwe is probably maybe if he left, unless he's kidnapped. If he's kidnapped, well, he's probably in Ghost Town.
That's fair. All right, yeah, I guess Mama Uwe it is.
They're gonna need someone to be charming.
I can be charming.
I'm very enrapturing.
I see what you mean.
Are... I'll stay here with the kids. You guys go.
I can be charming.
Just do me a favor. Really concentrate on what she's saying or take notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
it's
Okay.
like an iron
Yeah.
trap right up
Yeah.
here. It's
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
What's their mother's name?
What's her full name?
Tara. Kara. Anyway, we gotta get going. So you take care of those kids, and we'll be right back. If you see Vaas, tell him to stop being so creepy. It's freaky how he just appears.
Fish
I
have to
think it's
swim,
quite
birds
fun.
have to fly. Vaas gotta be creepy.
And on that note,
three of y'all.
Everybody that's making their way towards that, you notice that it's almost midday now that you've had a long morning dealing with.
Fucking ghost.
Yep.
ghosts that don't eat pork.
Listen, Harold.
You walk through a maze that is the labyrinth known as the Trades Ward. Even with Renaer's directions from earlier, you seem to nearly get lost as you try to find this occult housing of oddities. You find yourself traversing 3 stories up across a rocking bridge decorated by a series of purple and green banners, all embroidered with the ward's symbol, which you all know now to be a mimic.
Yeah.
In a back skyline alleyway tucked behind 2 buildings, obscured in shadows and advertisements, is a small shop that many could easily mistake for a hoarder's street closet.
Oh God.
Chalk etchings trace the door frame where you notice a thin line of red dirt worked into the crack of the wood plank, marking the threshold from the interior and exterior. About this point, Vaas comes around the corner. A raven perches on an iron bar from which a sign used to hang, but now only a set of long bones fashioned into a wind chime dangle rest in its place. There's a series of beaded doors hanging down a small hallway lined with small pieces of parchments, talismans, charms, and candles, and a burning sage from dangling censers. What do you guys do?
All of that seems, in my eye, to be very, like, witchy, like, keeping out bad juju type things.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Come around the corner, I see all of them.
You see all three of them. You don't see Seisha.
Oh, hey! Found him! Found him!
Holy shit, he's alive.
God. Good to see you, buddy.
Nice to see you too, apparently.
Didn't think you could hear.
Where you been?
Whoring. What are we doing?
Whoring? Is that your second job?
Sure.
We're just checking out Uwe's. We were actually half Uwe's, half looking for you, so we're already 50% successful.
Harold knows you very well. He said it. We didn't know where you were, and you were probably here.
Where's Seisha?
She's staying with the kids, so that the kids aren't allowed.
All right.
Which
V got attacked this morning.
I was going to put that in a softer way so that we don't have the guy who wants to burn down our home knowing that, but here we are.
Yep,
yes.
choked out, thrown on the ceiling.
We're dealing with the situation now. That's what's important.
There's one key point of information. We believe there's more than one spirit, and Leaf isn't. I don't believe he's the malignant one.
Also, the thing that attacked me isn't a poltergeist.
That one.
Also, it can't eat pork. It doesn't like pork.
Yeah, I mentioned bacon, and it just went
That's
for me.
what set it off, the bacon comment,
Maybe,
so.
I don't know. It might be
It
kosher.
feels right to me.
Maybe it ate bacon a lot, and that's why it died.
Possibility.
Let's put a pin in this conversation for
pick the
another
one
time, I
food.
think.
I agree.
I go into the shop.
Follow
Kind of
him.
taking lead, but I would prefer, I'm kind of looking to both of you to take lead in this conversation.
I gave you like a little thumbs up. Like,
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You all follow in?
Yes.
Okay.
Deep within the hallway, you find yourself in a 15 by 15 foot room, seemingly littered with all matters of occult objects. You see stitched dolls of various likenesses, mummified hands, dried body parts of different beasts hang from metal nettings, ornate hand-carved wooden masks, small bags filled with herbs and incense, marked with a chalk design to ward off different creatures, effigies and trinkets depicting various deities and more. Not an inch of space besides the floor is spared, and you could probably spend hours in here and still not see every object or oddity that lies within.
Oh, I love this place already.
From behind a sheeted doorway comes out a small tiefling woman. Her skin is a dark purple and coarse, like freshly turned earth, with lilac freckles stitched across her skin. Like a map of constellations. The wrinkles and folds weaving into each other like crashing waves in a torrent ocean. Her eyes are shockingly white, as her hair, which is braided and dreaded, like writhing albino snakes on a Medusa. As she shambles around the corner, her face is decorated with red paint from the eyes up to the breeches of her hairline and into her fetid, horned, hemp-wrapped horns. Her roots here look almost soaked in blood. Besides the long wooden reed septum piercing and large-gauged ears accentuating her profound facial presence, you also notice an old, faded tattoo on her chin. Her body is just as decorated with layers of beaded, wooden, and hemp jewelry. Different parts of animals interwoven into layers of ornate skirts and rags as she wears with flowing sleeves and hand-embroidered, dingy, dark vest. On her shoulder is an estranged, mummified, detached hand that crawls from one side to the other.
Oh.
And perches on its fingertips.
Welcome to Mama Ues. How can I help you? Seems something is troubling you, something dark. Something from behind the veil of the mortal plane. Tell Mama, what caused you so much grief?
Okay, that was awesome.
So first of all, out of there, I'm in love with her.
Wow.
I want to be Mama Uwe when I grow up.
Right.
No, sorry. We were told that you were very good at handling spirits and things like that.
You're the mama to go to.
I can offer you fortune tellings, seances to commune with the spirits of the departed, and removal of curses and hexes.
Last one.
So, I was attacked this morning by something that wasn't a poltergeist, and we're having trouble figuring out what it was.
It wasn't a poltergeist, a ghost, blah, 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 blah. List everything that I know about.
But you came highly recommended from multiple sources, and we wanted to come and see Mama Uwe ourselves face to face. Now that we're here, we're thinking maybe we could have a talk about what the appropriate means would be to remove this pest, or even make him a little bit more receptive to being spoken to.
I not know what him is, but it's not uncommon for a spirit to refuse to cross over to the other side. Sometimes them feel them have unfinished business on this plane and linger in frustrated hopefulness, as them find violent or emotional painful. As them find, that them not unable to do what them want to do. Other time, when one meets them in a truly violent or emotionally painful manner, them grief and anger fuse a jealousy of vengeance upon those who might trespass upon them grave. Now, do un want protection, or do you want to make peace with the spirits that dwell upon you, and wail upon you with their sorrow?
Well, it seems to really want us to worship the Harbinger?
I'm not there.
No, I'm trying to remember the
No,
they said.
it said him, you will kneel before him, the harbinger is upon you.
The Harbinger is
spoke
upon
to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it spoke to me. It was very mad with me, and it really wanted me to worship something.
But we're not the violent. We're not the violent kind of. We're not trying to kick him out. I think that if you're offering the possibility that we could maybe talk to it and calm it down, make peace with it, that sounds much more up my alley.
Maybe you want to find out what him wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Then if him still violent, you'll
Decide from
Talk
there.
to the gauntlet, yes.
they have their ways, I have mine.
I prefer
I like your
yours.
ways.
We're here.
You came recommended by Rainier, actually.
I not know him.
In any case, I think if there are multiple spirits, as you hypothesize, whatever attacked you needs to be gone. The other one, if it is another one, we can deal with diplomatically. So I guess we're hiring you for 2, at least.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
Why not? Do you do quotes? Do you do you come by and take a look? Can you
See, I want to ask that, but I can't.
yeah.
Can you make any house calls, assessments?
The way she speaks about spirits, is it from a place of respect or patronization?
From what she just said,
From what she set up to this.
yeah, up to this point, both.
Okay.
It really is dependent on the spirit. If it she interacts with the spirit the way that anyone would interact with a normal human being.
Right.
If they are worthy of respect, you respect it. If not, you exercise it. So, if I am to do this for you, you have to do something for me.
Oh, I love
Literally
helping.
anything.
Yeah.
See, my brethren is buried in the city of the dead. I don't take from anywhere else but for my sellings, but something is hexing our lands. An old curse that comes from the restless spirits of my ancestors. A protection put in place to make sure the dead are not disturbed. I am now old and blind to the mortal world, making it impossible for me to do it myself. Will you do this for me?
Absolutely.
Can you give us a moment to speak about this?
Sure.
What?
That seems like a good plan. One moment, please.
Are we all willing to walk into what seems like an undead situation to get rid of this?
What do you mean?
He looks over at Mama Uwe.
Yes!
Oh,
Do you see how cool she is? I want to be friends with her. If what I have to do is go kill a few zombies, I'll fucking do it.
Okay. Great, I love your enthusiasm. What I'm saying is, we've had this property for a little about 12, 16 hours maybe.
We're doing
that
pretty
much.
great so far to not burn it down.
I would say we're coming up on like 20 hours.
Whatever the case might be, is it worth it?
It's the most valuable thing in any of our possessions as of right now, so yes.
Yeah.
The money it will take to fix it, clean it out, everything like that, we are going to be dumping our lives into this place. Is it really worth it?
He looks between each of you. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Do you all agree to this?
Well, I don't have anywhere else to live.
Neither do I.
Come on. Who else is going to play accordion for you guys but me?
All right.
I turn back around.
One, we wait for Seisha to come back before we go into the graveyard.
Oh no, I figured we would go back
Yeah.
and get her.
Jesus
She's waiting on the
Christ.
children.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be helping you before you'll be helping me.
Really?
Sorry, my ears are a lot better than they used to be.
They're a lot
So
better
cool.
than they
And
used
now
to
that you
be.
know it, I'm just going to outright say you are so cool. Yes, we will help you. Yes.
And just as an aside, is that a familiar?
Is. So is the one you saw outside.
Outside.
Bird.
Okay, so that's amazing. Just putting that out there.
Well,
So, I heard you say you do not want to deal with the undead, but we are dealing with the undead now. So,
Yeah.
when you get to my brethren, make sure to not disturb the peace of the dead before getting what I be needing.
And she begins to walk around the shop effortlessly while running her hands through various earthly textures, letting them slip through her old and frail hands. She rattles off a list of things as she does.
But it be something. Jude there. As I said, I help you before you help me. Let us all talk to them ghosts.
And the things she lists off.
I need 5 pounds of grave dirt.
5 pounds, great dirt, got it.
good.
10 twigs from the tree struck by lightning.
That's
Struck by lightning, sure. That's
very
easy.
specific.
Yeah,
Probably
magic.
Wait, how many
easy to
twigs?
find.
10.
10.
10 twigs.
5 pounds of moon seeds from the plants that grow from the graves. You can find it in the northwest plot.
All this is found in the same
Yes,
space.
amongst my brethren.
And we're removing any of this disturbed dead.
You must do it secretly. Disturbing the city of the dead is frowned upon, but as I said earlier, I don't take from anyone but my brethren. The last, now that you ask, is the hardest to get. I need 3 eyeballs.
Just 3 eyeballs.
3 eyeballs in general?
From my dead brethren.
That's what I figured.
I was about to say, I can get you some eyeballs.
How
That's not
long
that
have
hard.
they been dead?
Good question.
It depends.
Carl died last week.
But did he?
We'll get 2 from him, I guess.
If I remember, he didn't have any eyeballs left.
Funny how it is.
And as you make your way back to the Tavern of Disrepair, we are going to take a break and pick this up after that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, please subscribe to RockPunch ATL for those giveaways. You got to come to the RockPunch Twitch, as I said. Thank you all so much. And come over there, and if you are watching on the D&D chat and you do want to chat with our wonderful Sammy director over there, who is amazing. She's in the RockPunch ATL chat and is pretty amazing on the chat. So go ahead and come and say hi.
Subscriber count?
58.
Oh, 58. Awesome.
We're at
We are
58 now.
slowly making our way there to
Slowly.
75. So again,
Slowly.
thank you all so much for listening, and we'll be right back.
Bye-bye now.
So
And welcome back. Thanks, everybody. We're going to get right into this as we find out what happens.
They just met with Mama Uwe, a tiefling that has some occult knowledge and is going to help them with a seance to find out a little bit more about these entities that dwell within their abode.
All right. As you make your way back to the Tavern of Disrepair and try not to open the front door, you hear the tables in the tap room slide heavily across the floor and form a barrier preventing further entry into the building. The sounds of pots and pans banging together comes from behind the bar.
Maybe Seisha's cleaning up.
Seisha?
Let's not make that assumption.
Okay.
That's as you approach the front, and then you guys make your way back around to the back.
Can we hear
Okay.
all that? Do
Yep.
we see Seisha anywhere?
Not down here.
Not down here. This is the first floor doors, and then you guys make your way upstairs to the second floor. And
I go up to the second floor looking for Seisha.
And I'll help Mama Uwe up the stairs.
okay.
She leans heavily into you, and this is not a place that she knows very well. So
Yeah, absolutely.
her steps are pretty slow, and
Yeah, and I'll straight up be like, okay, one more step. Yeah, we got 3 more steps.
I
sort of
offer to
thing.
carry her.
Oh,
that's fine. But thank you. I like to know my surroundings. As
That's
you look
fair.
down, you notice that her feet are bare.
okay.
Grounding. I know what that is.
Vinley, where are you?
I'm walking behind
Okay.
Mama Uwe and
So, Vaas, you run in first, and where are you, Seisha?
I am assuming that in this period of time I took the kids out, we had a lovely breakfast, and we are now sitting in the common room, and I am singing nursery rhymes with them.
Yep. You found a nearby. You just kind of walked the streets, asked a couple of people, found a small breakfast and lunch place, and that's all they do. Quaint little family-owned thing. And you guys got some breakfast, and the kids were extremely happy, and told you fantastical stories that make no sense and things that they have made up. Mostly Declan, as Pixel encouraged him.
Yeah.
And Pixel is more interested in you and what you do. You guys kind of discussed where you're from. And stuff like that. Ordered the breakfast. You're now back, and they're sitting out in the common room with you.
When I heard the items get thrown around downstairs, I just sang a little louder,
Okay,
trying to cover the sounds.
got it.
And like drummed my hands on the floor to go with it.
You walk in to this.
And Bingo, what's his name? Hi.
Why would you name a dog Bingo?
Can you come here for a second?
Yeah.
Please.
You guys wait here, okay?
Here or our room?
Either's fine. I'm just going to step into the hall and talk to Vaas real quick. Would you feel safer in your room?
She won't leave your sight. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, we'll wait here.
Okay. Yeah, what's up?
We brought the exorcist. We're ready to get this
Okay.
done, get all these spirits cleared out.
Okay.
I need you to tell them to stay in the room and not come out no matter what they hear. Do you think you can do that?
I'd rather get them out of the house.
If you know a place outside where they'll be safe, but all of us need to be in the room, there'll be no one to watch them.
Right. Do we know any of the neighbors?
Yes, I do know a pair that seems fairly trustworthy.
Okay.
There's a few smiths down the street. They seemed okay. Let me.
That was down on the corner, right?
Yeah. Why don't we make a quick trip there and drop them off, see if they'll take some gold to watch them for maybe about an hour or so.
Okay, all right.
About this time that everyone else enters, and you see this very eerie and enchanting old woman that was described earlier, where their skin has like turned earth and wrinkles like waves, and completely cataract eyes with hair that looks like writhing snakes, but it's all just dreaded and white. She has a septum reed and large ear piercings and a bunch of fantastical makeup put upon her, and she's walking around in rags.
You must be Mama Uwe.
I am Nhua Jewel.
My name is Seisha Valispard.
There's something funny about you. A light, a spark in the dark. Are you ready?
I would like to take the children out of the building, somewhere safe, just in case.
You see her kind of like perk her ear a little bit toward them.
Yes.
It would probably be good for them not to be here.
I would agree with that. Could you give us maybe 5-10 minutes?
Take all the time you need.
Thank you.
And she turns to you. Where is the strongest presence?
I guess in my room?
No, probably downstairs.
Oh, downstairs. Yeah. I forgot about that place.
Yeah, we don't go downstairs often for that very reason, so.
There's something going down on the first floor.
Yeah, I heard it too. All right, we're gonna get the kids out of here.
Where are you taking them?
To the
There's a
forge.
couple of armor smiths down the street.
The little one doesn't like loud noises or fire. There's an elf across the street that has a greenhouse. His name's Fala. You and I can take them there.
Okay.
I'm fine with this.
Hey guys. You know how we said we were gonna keep you safe if we ever had to do something about the ghost?
You told Mom that you're gonna make sure we weren't hurt anymore.
Exactly. This lady is going to help us try to deal with it.
You see them like wide eye look at this.
It's okay. She's really cool.
Don't worry, little darlings. Mama Uwe take care of you.
So we want to make sure you guys are safe, so we'd like to take you next door. There's a very nice
Elf.
male or female.
Elf?
Elf.
There's a very nice elf next door, and we're going to see if they would be willing to let you stay there. Have you seen the garden through the windows?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
How would you like to go visit it?
We can go there.
Yes.
I like flowers.
Would that be okay?
I think they're gonna do something about the ghost here, so we need to go.
Okay. Come on, guys. Give me your hands.
She takes your hand and then takes Declan's hand.
When she said, "Can we go there?" Vinley just goes and just turns and walks and starts heading towards Fala.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I should probably ask permission.
Gonna walk slowly.
All right, so you make your way across the street, and again, the door's locked when you come, but there's that bell little string there. You pull it. A few moments later, you see them come down.
It is very good to see you again.
Likewise.
Finley Galanodo.
Thank you, Fala Lafayette. I've been working on that.
They give you the formal bow.
I received in a very formal way.
Sorry, I'm allergic to formality.
Wow. Damn. 10 out of 10 on that.
Well
response.
played. Well played.
How can Corellin bless you this day?
I actually have to ask you a favor, Fala.
Okay.
Remember how we told you we were asking about the house?
Yes, the manor. Did you
Well-
find out any information of the former residents?
Not the former residents, but a person that used to live there, and there's someone haunting it.
Yeah, we spoke. Leaf.
Yeah. I couldn't remember the details of our conversation. But we also have a family that was staying in our halls, and there are 2 children. We're about to do something about the spirits. Do you mind maybe watching over these 2 children while we handle?
Their ages.
Oh, I do not know. They are small.
They keep their hands to themselves.
I didn't hear what Seisha said about the little girl, did I?
Nope.
Yes.
They'll mind their manners and do as they're told.
As far as I know, Fala, one of them is scared to death of, like, everything. So be very gentle with him.
I am gentle with everything, as I am a gardener. If you pluck something too harsh, it will return the favor by not growing the next spring.
Okay, I will go get them.
We're probably waiting on the street at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, you 2 are walking up as you see Vinley exit the Corellan's crown.
They are expecting them as long as they mind their manners and keep their hands to themselves.
Can you guys do that?
Who are we hanging out with?
The elves in this building.
There's just one.
Oh,
Their name is Fala.
Fala.
Their name is like a song.
Fala. Okay.
If you're very good, when we're done, we'll go to that shop that has the bubbles coming out of it, and you guys will find something for you there.
Done.
Okay. All right, come on. Let's go meet Fala.
Okay. As you enter, you see Pixel go.
It smells bad.
Oh.
It's too strong.
Oh no. Is there anything you
Fala
can do?
goes.
For about a minute, yeah.
That is the herbs. And these are the 2 children?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
My name is Seisha Valispard.
I am Fala Lafelier, and gives a deep bow with an extended hand. Their head is up towards you, grabs your hand, pulls it up close to you, looks you dead in the eyes, does not break contact, does not blink. Says, may the sun and moon shine upon you.
I will repeat the phrase in Elvish.
Looks to you. Have you been teaching all your friends these things?
Yeah.
I studied numerous languages when I was growing up.
I'm glad you chose ours.
It is a beautiful one, and there are many valuable lessons to be learned from your people.
I thought you were going to say mini vowels.
There are
That
so
too.
many vowels.
I would say it's probably the most beautiful.
Certainly of the ones I know, yes. I've never heard anything to compare with it.
The only thing that it compares is nature itself. Nothing can compare to that beauty. I will watch over these little ones if they are mindful of their manners.
Mm-hmm. We have an agreement that if they behave, we're going to go to the store with the bubbles.
You see the kids just kind of like looking around at all of the vials and herbs.
All the breakable things.
Yeah.
This is clearly safer than the Smiths.
Thank you.
How long?
I don't imagine it'll take more than an hour, probably.
Understood.
Thank you.
If there's any problems, I will find you at your manor.
Yes, we will be across the street for the foreseeable future.
Sounds good. Maybe I can find something for them to do.
Thank you.
And nods to you, nods to you. And would you guys leave?
Side note, I just realized what elves remind me of. They remind me of French people.
They
They
make
don't care
wine.
what you do as long as you pronounce it correctly.
like specifically like Persian, or is it
Parisian.
Parisian, not Persian. Sorry, that's completely different. Parisians in Paris. It just it like just dawned on me where I was like, oh.
All right. So
Head back across
All
the
right,
street.
you head back across the street. What are the rest of y'all doing?
You do notice that Vinley, less so than what Harold noticed, but Vinley was very uncomfortable towards the end of the interaction with
Okay.
Falalafali.
Fa la 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 la.
right. So the others, the other three, staying in the house. What are you guys doing?
So they told me not to tell the rash story anymore. I mean,
You know, I feel like
oh,
everyone
no.
knows the rash story at this point. There's a lot of them, but I feel like after a while, they're all kind of milled together into one big rash story.
I talked to Mama Uwe, because this Skintle, I don't want to interrupt this scintillating conversation. And I go up to her and I say, worst case scenario, what happens?
Worst case, I don't know. Every spirit is different. There's something that it could latch onto. Is there one of you that is more the elven one? She seemed more attuned. I could feel it on her. She will be assisting me.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything that I need to be made aware of before we begin?
Can I hear this conversation?
Yeah,
Don't think
she's
we're
not trying to
hiding
be.
it.
Okay. Well, there's a monster in the basement.
Is that the presence we are trying to call forth?
No, I don't think so. I think we're just gonna like keep the door locked.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about, but I have no idea what's inside the basement exactly.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
I think that the longer we keep it locked in there, the more it's going to need food and eventually die, and we're just hoping on that. We're betting on that big time.
Is there any way you could... I've heard of spirits enough to know that regular weaponry won't harm them. Is there any way you can bless our weaponry in some way that we can?
That is not something I can do.
Damn. Anything we non-magical entities can do to assist then?
I will go over everything about the seance once everyone is back together.
And anything we should be prepared for?
I will be possessed.
Great.
Woo!
Great.
Minor detail.
All right.
Aren't you the one we need?
I will be the conduit from which it speaks.
Cool.
I
And
guess we
you're
gotta
so
find out
cool.
what it wants.
if there are multiple spirits, will all of them be possessing you?
Only one can possess one.
And if you are possessed by the one that strangled my friend here,
Oh, God,
what
I
do
know
we
where this
do
is going.
then?
Again, I will go over everything once everyone is here.
I'll check the window to see if they're headed back up.
You can see them kind of walking across the street now.
All right, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, they're headed back, so let's just get everybody together and get this figured out.
So as we walk in, and then he told me that was the 6th time he got the rash. I don't understand.
Oh, you're telling the rash story!
Experiences, Seisha. Most of them actually don't need to be shared.
I have an ointment if you'll need it.
I got rid of the pants. That's why I told the story.
Okay.
Well, actually, one of the stories didn't even involve pants.
We're not talking
was-
about that rash story.
which was
we
impressive.
We can't talk about that rash story. Not ever again.
The children are safe.
Okay.
I told them we'll probably be about an hour. I don't know how long this generally takes.
It really depends on how willing the spirit is.
One's super not willing.
So we have.
We don't know that. It sounds like that person, that spirit's really trying to get their message across.
Are we reaching out to Leaf, or are we reaching out to this other thing?
Let's reach out to the other thing.
Why don't we just reach out and see what comes back?
Malicious.
I think we've been prepped for this, and we really don't know what to be prepared for. I say, is everybody feeling fresh? Everybody ready for what could be a fight?
Is everyone willing to
I mean,
hear
I'm
everything?
ready. I just don't want to
Gonna punch out a goat.
I'll listen to it if it's reasonable.
Or I just don't want it to choke me again.
Let us make our way downstairs.
All right.
I will help her down the stairs.
She seems to be more deft this time, kind of knowing her limited surroundings.
Cool.
Still leans into you, but she's you can notice that she's kind of counted the steps and knows where she is.
Cool.
Tap you on the shoulder and I say, I think you need to head in first.
All right. Oh, hold on one second. Let me go put on my armor.
Oh.
I'm gonna run upstairs and put on my armor.
I would have hoped I would have noticed that.
About 10 to 15 minutes later.
Okay.
Run down the stairs. Okay.
Wait, I don't know you have the pillows.
There's that familiar sound.
Some pillows.
All right.
Nope, those are mine.
Yep.
I draw weapons, but get behind Seisha.
You stand
and shield?
outside the front porch door where there's an X carved into the old wood.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I think it's a message it left us.
Sure, let's just go inside.
As you go to press against the door, it doesn't. The handle doesn't turn, and there's no give.
Doors, the natural enemies of accordions.
I
I thought ladders.
will attempt. Is there a lock on this door at all?
Yes, there is.
I will attempt to pick it.
Okay.
Gotta put your swords away for that.
That's fine. 19.
19, easily, just click. And as the handle turns, you go to open the door.
Something. Like it goes, but there's that immediate
Yeah.
stop.
Something pushes it back, or
No, like
there's
it
something against
bangs
it.
into something leaning against it.
Just gonna knock it a couple times, see if I can figure out what it is.
Something.
It sounds like wood banging on wood.
Yep.
V?
All right, yeah,
Step to the side and let her kick this in.
I will
Yeah.
do my best.
Step all the way to the side.
Maybe just push it, don't kick it.
It's too late.
Yeah. The look she gave me was
kick
like,
it. I'ma kick
bro,
it."
I'm kicking doors. Oh wow, that was an emotional journey.
That was emotional. It link went from 19 to 3, so we're gonna add a 6.
You
Slam your shoulder into it and boom. Oh.
Well, actually, it's an 8. Sorry, I added the wrong thing.
still.
As you slam into it and there's thud and there's probably not one thing but several things shoved up against this door.
You hear
I
Mama
try?
Uga. Heh, heh.
Yeah, go for it.
I think once more with feeling. Both of you should try at the same time.
Go 17.
17.
She's probably got it.
Are you assisting?
Yeah, I'll assist.
Okay.
No. No.
That natty one.
That's a 1.
So you're like, she's probably got it. Well, maybe I'll help her. And you go to, you kind of step back on the steps and you go, but you miss that step and you kind of,
No, not again.
oh, and you also kind of fall up the stairs and kind of slip. But at the same time that you hit the ground, you kick the door just with a full front and just boom, and you hear just crattering as the door crashes in. You find all the furniture cluttered and crushed against the 2 front doors, kind of just shatter about and kind of move and push out of the way as you slam this door open. You actually tear it off the hinge as it kind of clanks and clatters to the ground.
Did I help?
You,
Just gonna walk
you
inside.
sure did. I help her up.
I'm
Thank
going
God.
to have to redo
Thanks.
your hair.
You see Mama Uwe waddling
Well, my teeth
in
tonight,
after you all, assisted by Harold.
I come in right behind her, but right in front of Mama Uwe.
Okay. She looks around.
Weapons drawn.
Oh, yeah.
Looks
sword.
around, but does not seem to step into too much further. Ah, Jess, I feel their presence here. It does not feel wicked to me, but let us prepare for the seance. And she reaches into a little bag at her side and pulls out a blue chalk. Use this to scribe the ritual into the floorboards round the table to channel the dead, since we do not have a vessel does speak him true, it will be me that be speaking. So it holds out who takes the chuck. Okay.
And I'll do it.
I need you to make an Arcana check and a Dex check.
Okay. So the Arcana is 22,
Awesome.
and the Dex check is 16.
Go ahead.
Like precision, and you all have never seen, like you've seen Vinley only once prick her finger and etch the circle in blood when, I guess really only the girls saw this, when she identified Bob Bush.
He's still good bush.
Great bush.
Good old Bob.
But you've never seen the elegance and the precision of each circle, harsh line, rune. Everything is precise, perfectly spaced, and intricately prepared as Vinley begins to etch this circle into the ground.
Which is really impressive because of the warped wood. You would think that there would be something off. Yet, no matter where you look and what angle, it's perfect.
Should I play music?
No.
No, we need complete silence. Someone else draw a circle of blue assault round for protection to ward off any of the malevolent spirits, since your Seda is one.
I'll grab it and draw a circle.
Okay?
Make a dex check.
Oh.
Can I assist her?
You are concentrated on this intricate rune.
9.
9.
It's an oval.
Actually, following the circle of Vinley, it is really easy to pattern out the circle and trace along her same line.
Okay.
And you make a perfect circle of blue salt.
You see
Excited by
her.
that.
You see as Mama Ue brings out a bundle of dried herbs, stained in a crimson ink, and place it into an ivory bowl. After lighting it, as the small trail of smoke fills the room, the scent is pungent and stings the nostrils, but not in an unpleasing way. If you would like, anybody would like to roll a nature check,
Sure.
more than welcome to.
Remember,
No.
rule of 2.
Interested.
Oh.
Not interested.
So one other person can try.
Not interested.
I'll try.
You don't have
Mine's
to.
plus
Just
0, so.
17.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
I got a
When
1.
I said
Okay,
my
yes.
dice, that was a 17.
Not your forte. Not your foray. You actually immediately hint, like both in your nostrils as well as your tongue. You smell and both taste basil, coconut, dittany of crete, and fumitory, all soaked in and dried in dragon's blood.
I don't say anything about that. I just kind of like look down and go, "Ew."
And as you're going, "Ew," something else catches your attention that is a little off-putting.
As
You-
Mama Ue pulls out the skull of a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, please stay calm. This will help track down the entity in the room.
What's a good? I'm not gonna make that joke.
She continues saying a few words in an exotic language as she sets the cat skull on one of the tabletops and begins to shake, and a plume of dark green smoke suddenly bursts from around the skull as it swirls into being to form an ethereal, smoking feline skeleton. It stalks around the room after brushing up against Mama Ue's leg and hisses at the back corner behind the bar. Small balls of green flame smolder in the eye sockets of the disembodied skull as it focuses, pinning the target in place.
Quick now that the spirit has been found. Everyone, hold hands round their circle. Establish a connection. I need you to all repeat after me. Is everyone ready?
Three whole hands.
All right.
Sheath my sword.
Here we go.
I feel like Olivia on the camera.
Just keep it low.
Keep it low.
Keep it low.
The hands.
I call upon Calamvoix.
I
I call upon Calamvoix.
Pierce the veil and the mortal world.
Pierce the veil and the mortal world.
Bring unto us His majesty.
Bring unto us his majesty.
Judge us now, and judge us when Him reach shores from the blood river.
Judge us now and judge him when he reaches the blood river.
Yeah.
The blood river that washes through the dark depths and into the astral sea.
The
The
blood
river
river
that washes through to the dark sea.
And into the
astral
sea.
blood sea.
This is great.
We're being graded on this.
This is our first seance, okay?
Lord of the Crystal Spire,
Lord of the Crystal Spire.
Spire.
one of them children is lost.
One of them children is lost.
Bring him forth into us, so we shall set him free.
Bring him forth to us, so we shall set him free.
Be the guide of our spirits.
Be the guide of our spirits.
May we walk hand in hand with the fallen,
May we walk hand in hand with the fallen.
and let them hear us now.
Let us hear us now.
Okay, I need everyone to make a performance check.
Well, do we get an advantage for how good we were?
This is going to be a group check.
All right,
Kinda-
cool.
Oh,
What are we checking again?
Performance? 22.
14.
16.
I got an 11.
Vinley, you can choose to use Arcana if you would like. Totals around, start with Harold.
16.
16,
14.
14,
12 now.
12.
Wasn't 6.
11.
22.
Awesome. The total definitely beats the average DC. After you guys say those words, she says, and you don't have to repeat, Igara Gistatha Aran Gistra.
You all feel the energy of the room kick up wildly as all of the doors were opened at once in the eye of a tornado, calm yet seemingly cut off from the outside world by a torrent from an ethereal maelstrom. 3 candles on the table all ignite in a black flame as the world seems to be engulfed in shadow.
Venli, the realm of them spirits is tin now. Your spirit has touched the veil of the dead. You'll be the one who asks him the questions, and him will answer through me. This be dangerous now, as the spirits don't often want to let go of the mortal world. So speak, child, and let your voice be the wind upon the astral sea. Speak true from the heart, and make sure you show no fear. If my body become him home, and him refuse to leave, snuff out the candles, and him will be pushed away. If not, let my death be swift, and bury me amongst my brethren.
Pull my sword.
I
We're
stand
holding
by.
hands, correct?
Are we still holding hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn. I want to. Can we position our bodies close to the candles, or at least can I ready
We're
myself?
around the candles.
We're around the candles.
Yes, you're around a table.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like
And-
a seance.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to just kick over a candle or anything I can get within my reach if it comes to that. If I can
Okay.
ready that.
How good are you at talking to people? Okay. I think
Tell me questions.
Yeah. We're going to help you out.
That is completely fine.
Okay. Okay.
I'm the one that needs to speak.
Yep.
Who am I speaking to?
You see Mama Ue's head jolt back, her eyes shoot open, and where they were completely cataract and white are now pure black. She stares at you.
I'm Leaf. Who are you? And why are you in my tavern?
My name is Vinley Galanodo, and I was gifted this tavern, as was my friends.
Look, I don't know what you think you're doing. You and a few others keep breaking in here. I will have the city watch here in a moment's notice unless you leave immediately.
I have shown you the deed once, Leaf. I sense that there is another presence here. I am trying to save you from being expelled.
I don't think he knows he's dead.
All right, look, if you truly are the new owners of this place, then why are you sitting there and holding hands instead of running a broom across the floor? Oh yeah, and by the way, my good, whatever the hell he's wearing friend over here had the right idea before some jackass started lighting my place on fire.
Thank you. Validation. Right, sorry, we're in a seance.
Anyways, look.
Just squeeze
This
his hand a little bit.
This tavern was once the shining star of Waterdeep. And if you're the new owners, look at this place. It's a shithole.
That's what you need to tell him. Tell him we want this place to be brought back to the majesty that it once was.
Leaf. I come from a family where business is our only way of life. That and magic. But I have the means and the capability to both bring this place back to what it was, but make it better. And if you would like to be on board for that, calm yourself.
You notice the smoking skeletal cat begin to wildly in aimless direction. A violent wind roars from outside and cuts through the old boards of the busted windows.
Divine sense?
Oh yeah. There's a strong ping in Mama Uwe.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
And you feel 4 other presences in the room around you.
Oh no.
The entity, a violent wind cuts from outside. The entity is nearly purged from Mama Uwe, the diviner, as 2 candles are snuffed out, along with the burning herbs and the blue salt that encircles the table. For a brief second, you hear the soothing voice of the old woman force its way to the surface. There is a dark presence here.
There are 4.
Draw from most protection, Vinley. She has connected with the spirits inside me to protect us.
I need everybody but Vinley to roll initiative.
Motherfucker! I'm the one that kills things in this party.
I know!
I help.
Yeah, you do a really good job.
Oh, hey! I actually
alright.
rolled above a 10
I
this
have a
time.
20.
Hey, hot piss.
Okay, hold on, people, hold on. Oh, yeah, you can totally switch to the map now.
Oh yeah,
What? Bitch, what?
All right.
I don't like that there are 4 presences. That's more than 2. That's more than 1.
It's more than I would like in my good Christian
Where
neighborhood.
were the presences in relation to where we are?
All around.
Yeah, they just kind of, they're moving.
Oh, they're like
Yeah.
circling us?
Yeah.
Like sharks?
Yep.
Great.
Dope.
We have to take leave.
I don't even know how to attack a spirit.
Hit it hard.
Quick question. Oh, wait, no.
Uppercut.
Great axe. Javelin.
Stick a move, ghost. Stick a move.
Oh, shit.
What?
All right, so 25 to 20. 25 to 20.
Yes.
20.
22.
Hot damn.
Okay.
Now I roll well.
When it counts.
All right, 20 to 15.
18.
15 to 10.
13.
What is your, you're taller.
I don't know what difference that makes, but yeah.
No, I mean like height.
Oh, height.
You-
Yeah.
Lower than the shortest.
10 to 5.
I think
Got it?
Wait, in the game or in real life? Oh, in game I'm the
Yeah.
tallest.
Just so everyone knows, if I had rolled, I got 17.
You are in the initiative, but you are last.
Okay. Well, in some circles, that's a 17.
Oh.
Where everyone rolls a 20 but you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, the order is Ethan, Catkins, Logan, Goblin, Mama, Bee Gees, Other Presents, and Rhea.
When I use Divine Sense, can I tell whether
It's
the thing
undead.
I'm sensing is undead? Okay.
100%
Thank you.
undead.
You get a strong ghost.
It's an undead.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So you guys do not see anything currently. And Harold, what are you doing?
I'm gonna ask Mama Uwe, like, okay, what am I supposed to do here?
You see her eyes are black again.
Okay.
Protect my bar!
On it! Do I think I can hurt these things?
Have to try.
Can't see anything.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
I will hold my action.
All right.
What are you holding?
This accordion.
Yeah. I'm probably going to wait until something shows itself and then cast something at it.
What are you going to cast? You have to tell because holding a spell, you actually begin casting that spell,
Got it. Okay.
and then you hold it just before you release it.
Sure. I'm gonna hold on to Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, so you begin casting Dissonant Whispers, and as soon as you see one, you're going to let it go.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I don't see anything, right? We just know that they're surrounding us. Okay, I look around the room to see if I find anything that's like powder of any kind, like a flower or something.
Make a perception check.
Okay, that's 22.
You look around and you don't see any flowers.
Well, not flowers,
oh,
but like a
flower.
powder,
Yeah, flower.
a powder or something that can coat.
There's
There's the
dust,
herbs we
there's
bought.
A whole bunch of.
In the pantry, you remember there's some rotted stuff that could be
Okay,
used. Yeah.
I go and I grab that.
Okay, so you take off and you head towards the pantry.
Yeah.
What's your speed?
My speed is 30.
30. Okay, you get.
Could she climb over the bar to get there faster?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Or acrobatics.
I mean, athletics is good for me,
Yep.
even if it's a 13.
13. That's enough. You get over
Yeah.
there. So 15. Yeah, you get kind of pushing these out of the way.
You Harley Davidson over there.
You get right over to this cabinet here, open it up, and you do find some old flour. It's hardened, but it's something. You
Okay.
might be able to.
I'll crush it or something.
Yep. But that is grabbing it, and if you want to try to crush it, make me a strength check.
Okay.
And that's and that'll be your action.
Crush this
I'm holding
flower.
Mama Uwe's
6.
hand, right?
Probably
Yes,
not.
you are.
That's gotta be enough to crush
6?
flower.
A 6 enough to crush hardened
You
flour?
start to. You're getting it, but it's.
So,
I mean, it is old and hard.
Okay,
Hold,
alright.
It's hold.
The oldest,
It's hold up fast.
the oldest and
alright.
hardest.
Okay, Logan.
Seance circle is broken at this point. She's left it. I don't even know if we need to hold hands anymore. So
You see that Mama is still concentrating. She did. You know that she told you to protect them.
Okay.
And you not sure if it's completely broken or what's going on yet, but it doesn't seem to have. With the final candle still lit, feels like there's still some connection.
her leaving didn't have any effect on the circle then, correct?
Not that you can tell yet.
Okay. I do draw weapons. However, I take a stance, not knowing where this is coming from. I want to take a stance close to Mama Uwe,
Okay.
so as to intercept anything, either melee or ranged attacks that are coming after her. And I want to take the dodge action.
Okay.
As I do.
So you kind of move over
Uh-huh.
and stand next to Mama Uwe. Yes, it is.
And having
Oh, that's awesome.
having taken the dodge action as a bonus action, can I shout to the bar in general?
You can talk as a free action.
Talk as a free action. I want to attempt to taunt any of the spirits to attack me.
Okay, what do you say?
What do I say? That's a good question. I've never met a ghost before.
Fuck you, ghost.
I say, I don't believe in you. Prove me wrong.
Oh my God.
Make an intimidation.
Give it to him.
It's his bandit.
Give it to
Because
him.
it didn't even sound like you were really.
I don't know what to say to ghosts.
Yep.
Neither of those are bad, though.
That's really good, actually.
18.
Wow.
All right.
Get that guy!
He's
acting like he doesn't know what a ghost is.
Heard.
Come at me, bro!
Awesome. Seisha.
So I can still see where they are.
You cannot see them. You can sense they're around.
Yes.
Okay.
You know
But-
that there are 4 entities in
Right.
this room, but you do not know where they are.
But I can kind of sense like a stronger area.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to. Sorry. I'm going to slam my sword on my shield and swing out where I kind of sense their range to see if I can hit one.
They're not in your presence yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
would you like to hold an action instead? Aiming to where you can feel their presence?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're holding an attack for if one of them makes, if the one that you are feeling in front of you makes itself known. All right. Mama. She is going to continue. You see her kind of concentrate. Make sure that the circles of this sands are not broken.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
All right. So, with that,
Oh shit.
Here they come with a bunch of brooms.
the one that you felt near you makes itself known.
Oh, I don't like that.
I guess we both hit it.
What the what? Oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. What the what? What the what?
This one goes here.
Yep. So this one actually lunges towards you, almost seemingly provoked by whatever it is you said. It is right next to Seisha, so your ready to action goes off.
Okay.
As it reaches, again, these are heavily cloaked, billowing, almost like even more violently as the wind in this place is whipping up. You actually see as chains are whipping behind them and all around them as it reaches a long, almost like unnaturally long fingered hand right towards you. If you want to go ahead and make your attack against it.
Do I recognize what this is?
Make me a religion check. Or Arcana, your choice.
Oh, we'll go with Arcana 21.
You do not have any idea what this is.
Okay.
This is not an undead you've ever read about.
Nice, good roll.
Those that saw it earlier,
This is
this looks fairly similar
like not
to.
the same one, but they might be sisters.
So you
Cousins
have
of the same family.
you see one appear right next to you, and then one across from you behind Mama Ue and Vinley. So which one do you
The
want
one
to target?
next to Mama Ue and
Okay, so Dissonant Whispers, I believe that is
a
a
wisdom
wisdom
saving
saving throw. Got it. All right, that is a 14.
14 is what they. That's the actual
Meet or
thing, so they
beat?
meet it. Yeah.
Okay.
so, yep.
Is it half damage?
It
on
is
them?
half damage.
It is
So
half
go ahead and roll
damage.
damage.
So
19 to hit.
19.
Definitely hits.
All right. And I am also going to, as my bonus action, cast Divine Smite as I am swinging on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
And if I can, I would really appreciate it if my eyes kind of flare with that golden light.
That sounds great.
Absolutely.
Fabulous.
is
Alright.
that rounded up or down?
It's up, always up.
4 then.
4 damage?
4 points
Okay.
of psychic damage.
No, sorry, rounded down. It's always rounded down. So it's half.
so-
Yeah.
3 points of
Got it.
psychic damage.
Hold on, I got it.
So you did 7.
What was
7 total.
Is that
No,
how that
4.
works?
You said 4, right?
Yeah, I did 7 total. Yeah, 7
Yep,
total.
so it would be 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yep.
And then
20.
20. I need that separate.
Okay. 5, 8.
No. Give me the smite damage
Okay.
different from your slashing damage.
Oh, You know what? I didn't even roll the slashing damage. That's just the smite damage.
Oh.
Holy
Got it.
Well.
Go ahead and roll your
Yeah.
slashing.
Yeah.
It's a long sword. I think it's another D8
Yeah, 20.
if you have your shield up.
Yes. So that's going to be an additional 5.
Okay, got it.
Well. Okay.
I'm so happy I hit level 2.
This entity forms right in front of you, headed towards Vaas. And you've seen Vaas drop many times, and you're prepared.
That's the motivation.
But this time, your fortune is holding true. If Vaas would only stay near you, as you cut through this thing, it makes contact. You feel the sword not make a lot of purchase, but the glow that radiates from it and trails behind just rips this thing asunder as it burns away in light, and you can see its robes like tatter away as if it's being burned.
And as you all look, you see as Seisha's eyes are glowing a golden, almost fire, as they are trailing wisps of golden smoke up, and they do not dissipate, as she is now almost like glowing. And as the sword cuts through and the light comes across the sword, it actually, as it flares off, it almost appears to be almost like a scroll as it whiffs away.
Yeah, trailing behind on the sword.
Have I seen her do this before?
You have never seen her do this before.
All right.
Okay, and and so you kind of just reach towards it and kind of just start whispering curses at it, and you notice that it kind of, and then pushes through.
Got it.
Rolled, cocked. Okay. That is going to be. Oh, all right. You see it reach its claws over into Vinley's mind and pulls her head back, but then it can't make purchase, reels back as your whispers take hold.
To note, when I'm doing this, it's like you see my mouth moving, but the whispers are coming out of the mask.
Because I'm sure 9 does not hit you.
Just braided my hair.
All right. It is now Vinley's turn. I need you to make a concentration check, please.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so good at this. So good at this. 3.
All right.
So good.
I don't take concentration spells for a reason, ladies.
Not.
Oh, sorry, you did not get hit. You do not have to make the concentration check. Sorry. You're good.
Yep.
We'll just save that roll for next time.
No.
Absolutely not.
You still have a connection, and you can continue to ask your questions.
Yes.
Oh,
Fucking
shit.
shit, I didn't even think of this.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm just having a casual conversation with the ghost while we're fighting.
I wouldn't call it casual.
Do you know what the fuck these are, Leaf? This is your bar. Who's in it?
Now I need you to make a concentration check.
Damn it.
To ask
Can't be worse than last time.
13.
There you go,
Okay. They are not. I do not know. I've only recently seen them. I don't know who or what they are.
Alright.
But get them out.
You know, Leaf, I'm working on that.
All right.
Do we hear that?
Yes.
Yeah,
you all hear
from Mama
you actually
Ue.
see Mama Ue's lips moving,
Okay, got
but
it.
this other
Yeah.
voice is coming out.
Awesome. Cool,
And
cool.
at the end of my turn, I will not move, but take a more defensive position where my back isn't towards that thing, and I will just for the briefest of seconds look up at it, just dead face, what?
I will say if you do anything besides
Concentrate on
concentrate, it will break.
Okay, then I will.
No, I mean
Oh.
what you're doing is fine, but if you are to attack, react, anything
no.
like that, it is broken.
No, I just want them to know that I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Got it. Harold.
Alrighty. I am going to. We're gonna hit it with another round of whispers because I can hear those whispers over there, and I'm like, yeah, let's give it some more.
All right.
Another wisdom saving throw,
Got it.
and then I will do a bonus action after that.
Thank you.
13?
No.
All right.
So it will take 3d6 and will have to run from me.
That's right. Which one did you do? You did the one.
One by Mama.
Got it.
Yeah, so.
Yes, Queen.
Oh, sweet. 12 points of psychic damage.
All right, and it turns, and you see it disappear behind that wall. Like it literally goes through the wall.
Awesome. And I will use.
You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
I will use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
All right. Who are you inspiring?
I'm gonna inspire the one who just chopped a ghost in half.
Good old gold scroll.
Yeah, I will play the first song you heard me play in the bar.
Oh, nice.
The one that she was making doe eyes at you.
That's right.
Okay.
That may be more.
I don't want her to make those eyes right now.
Yeah, I was about to say. That may be more distracting than helpful.
Catkins.
So yeah.
Alrighty, so I grab this flower that I'm trying to crush, and I turn, and I'm like, oh. Can I see how many?
You just see one.
Just the
as
one.
As you come and you kind of move 10 feet to peek around the corner, you see. Oh wait, you see none. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's none.
There's none.
None
Okay.
that you can see.
Okay.
Keep crushing that flower.
All right. So I'm gonna crush the flower into
Okay.
powder.
Do you want to stay behind the bar?
No, I'll come out from behind
Okay.
the
Do you
bar.
want to? Where do you want to move to? Do you want to move?
I want to move to your right, my left. Yeah, to
so
that side.
over on this side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get right there.
Okay, let me see if I can crush this flower into dust. Whoop. Okay, that's a much better roll. That is a 21.
21. Yeah, and you just kind of, and I mean, literally crush it down and like not like in your face, but all. I mean, flour goes everywhere, but it is a nice fine powder now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 2 handfuls of flour.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess gotta try to feel around to feel where they are. I'm trying to decide if I want to hold on to it until maybe I feel like, because I don't know if they can go in and out of being invisible all the time if you're fighting them. Like, what's up with that?
Okay.
Gosh, what do you? I want to ask everyone what I should do.
Say it. Like,
Do you think if I throw powder out, it'll like stay on them?
No idea.
Do we know where one might be right now?
What did you roll earlier on your religion or arcana against these things?
Oh, I think it was
21.
21?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're pretty sure that any incorporeal being, anything like that, would not stick to them.
sure. They don't have form. Nothing physical is going to stick to them right now.
Oh shit.
bring on the axe.
Well, I'll just dump it. That was a waste of time.
That was a good idea. You didn't know. Yeah, you didn't know.
Okay, all right.
I guess an invisible person. That's awesome.
Yeah, I bust out the axe and I just
Okay.
kind of see if
All
I
right,
can.
that is your turn. It's your
That's-
action to
yeah.
crush it.
Yeah, I just
All right, and bonus action to draw the axe. Okay,
Got
that is
Boss.
that is now lost.
Okay, question. Got Seisha there. What side of Mama Ui is being unprotected at this point in time? Mama Ui or Venli and or
Their
Venli?
rear.
I head to the rear then.
Okay, so
And seeing that Seisha just murdered one.
Eviscerate.
go ahead and make me a dex check.
Sure. Not as good as I would like. 9.
As you move, you try to be careful, but in this intense moment, you move, and your heel scrapes and breaks the circle. Breaks
Could
the
it also
salt
be
around the
acrobatics?
circle.
Action. I want to remake the circle.
Okay, give me another dex check.
Sure.
Could you have used acrobatics?
Natural 20.
Oh, can you just like slide his
Yeah,
heel
foot
back
slide.
into place and it just like perfectly does it? Just like, oh. Okay.
How would you like to replace this sand?
To make sure nobody saw what I just did. That's all I care about.
Exactly. Then that's your foot slides, and you can feel the sand beneath your boot. You look
Excellent.
down, and you slide it back in place.
Now, I don't think it says this, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it because I assume I'm using. Do you count that as action or bonus action to slide it back in place?
That was going to be
It's a nat 20.
your bonus
Up
action.
to DMs. Okay. Action.
It's a simple maneuver.
hold attack. I want to do and ask this for later uses though, because I have the dual wield feat. If I hold an action for an attack, does it hold both attacks?
It's a
or
single
one?
attack.
Single attack.
Single attack.
Gotcha. Hold attack. Wait for anything to come in within range that's going to attack either Inli or Mama Ui, and immediately strike out at it.
Okay.
That I can hit it.
Got it. And just to note, your offhand attack is a bonus action.
Gotcha.
Make that attack.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind with all your bonus actions. That you have
That's
in
the
your
pimp sword.
Yeah, that's the pimp sword.
Yeah.
Does the room feel the same?
It seems to be one less presence.
Okay.
Actually, you'd have to.
No, I'm
remake
saying
that.
like the wind, because that's already
Oh
toned
yeah,
down.
no, it is completely that energy is just pulsing around you.
Okay.
It feels like the house is in the eye of a storm, where outside is just this maelstrom of etherealness.
Okay.
And everything is concentrated on this one area.
All right, I am going to position myself so that I am facing outwards and hold my action to attack if anything appears near me.
Okay, noted. There's no facing, but noted. All right. Okay.
Would have been disadvantage.
Nothing happens, and Mama seems to continue her connection.
All right. Coming back through the wall and right face to face with you, Vaas,
There he is.
is that other one.
And another one appears behind V.
I don't want it.
Oh! So like see it coming up behind me. That's the noise I start making and I panic.
It seems to rise up slowly from the wood planks below. As its arms are down, you can see just these piercing eyes looking at her with intense hate.
What, is there something on my...
All
Can I
right.
say something?
It's not your turn.
On your turn, you can talk as a free action.
Okay.
Yep. You want Vaas? Since I always roll horribly against, we'll give you Vaas this time.
Yeah, don't let Dustin roll against Vaas.
I'll roll against. It's fine.
Did you roll another crit?
No.
No, we have to break your streak. We have to
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
You break- you
Does a
roll-
9 hit you?
Huh?
Does a 9 hit you?
No! That's a high five all around, people. We did it! Yes! You finally missed an AC of 15 at level 2. Hot damn, people!
16 to you, V. Does a 16 hit you? Okay.
All right.
All right. Ooh,
Yes, a
ooh.
16 hits.
That would have hit me, and I would have bitched about it.
This thing that you do not see, and you see Harold in the middle of his song stop, look at you, and you're like, is there something on my face?
Yes.
As you feel the hairs on your back
Not again,
stand,
not again, not again, not again.
as something plunges into your back, into your chest, and you can feel your heart start to slow. And you see V's veins start to grow black.
Oh
As
no.
varicose veins
Hell no.
take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Do I get to make my
I
attack?
feel like I'm not
You
dead.
do. Your ready to
because
action does indeed
I
go
don't
off.
have the hit points of a squirrel.
Fuck you. Seriously. Jesus.
Oh, that was towards him. Yeah. I thought you were talking about yourself at level
I have
1.
more hit points than both of you. Just saying. Okay. Pretty sure that hits. We'll see in 19.
I have a higher
19 will
intelligence.
definitely
I
hit.
guess.
19
Go ahead and roll
hits.
damage.
Awesome.
You will not
Okay.
get sneak attack. As there's nothing around it.
Oh my God, you might as well be dead. Jesus Christ.
That's not what I sound like.
Okay, hold on. 10 points of piercing damage.
So as your rapier plunges into it, it just kind of goes right through it. You don't really feel any connection. And then as you go, I mean, there's a little bit of like give as you push it through and pull it out, but it was
Seem to be in pain at all.
it.
It's the one that ran away.
Have reaction to it at all.
Oh right. But as you do and you pull it out, it catches a little bit and you pull and it dissipates.
Yeah.
Go Slayer.
I
Does
say as soon as that happens, like they can be killed.
so my held action my attack now?
There's
You
nothing
cannot
that
move.
is
You
within
could
your-
choose to move instead.
Yes.
If you would like to.
So I
forego.
can't move and attack?
You cannot, not as a held action.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to use my
Throw it at him.
free action in an attempt, or actually I'm going to use my action to intimidate the one behind me.
Can't do that.
Can't?
Unfortunately, no. When you hold your
Exactly
action,
what
you
you
set a
know.
specific
Then I'm going to use
thing.
my free action to yell at the last one in here in Celestial. Your fight is not with that one. Face me.
Ooh, bitch.
All right. As Seisha speaks a tongue that no one has ever heard.
Are you sure
before.
about that one?
Do you have Celestial?
I do.
Except, well, give me a second. Slow down. Except for Vin.
That's me. Sorry.
Day is bringing a lot of interesting things to the forefront.
As her eyes continue to glow this radiant gold.
What I'm talking about.
Oh, did I forget to mention?
Your
No,
turn.
don't look at me like that.
Vinley.
Keep asking questions.
What does he want?
What is the thing in the basement?
I'm gonna go with that one first. Why are you still here? Poltergeists have a reason to stay. I need to know yours.
Make a concentration check.
Actually, make an Arcana check before you do that.
21.
You actually know for a fact that poltergeists do not have a reason to stay. That is ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Poltergeists are just trapped.
Cool. So, what the fuck is in the basement?
Might be what's doing this.
A lycanthrope.
Holy shit.
We might have a problem.
Isn't that a werewolf?
Okay, we're gonna have to have wars with Bolo.
But of the rat variety. Don't worry, I've been
It's a
gathering silver objects.
How much? Yeah. How much does the rat man weigh?
Is it
About 70 pounds.
This is knowledge check.
My concentration was like a 19 or whatever, so I'm good.
Okay, got it.
Good job.
Harold.
Yeah. Harold's face scrunches up in rage when he sees what happens to her, and I'm going to give this one another set, my last set of dissonant whispers.
All right. Wisdom save on that.
Yeah.
All right. 9.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
you go.
Nice. Kill it.
16 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
He, like, it is clear that he, like, just vicious, like, just murder is on his face. There is no denying it. It's like the facade falls apart and you see who Harold really is. It's just like, he's whispering, just like, clearly wants to kill this thing.
You hear it start whispering into her ears as it holds her heart in her chest.
You will bow before.
As it's ripped apart, and you see it grab at its head and dissipates.
The music stops. I pull them back. Like, that would be a bonus action to put the mask on. Yeah, no, straight up. I won't even do it. He just puts the mask on real quick.
Got it. Mask goes on. All right. That is, that's Harold. It is now,
Okay, so that guy's dead?
yep.
Okay, do I see any other guys?
There's nothing visible in
Poor
here.
V.
Sick of this. All right. Hey, come fight me.
Mine was better than that.
Make an intimidate check.
Oh, I love this group.
10.
Okay.
10.
Noted. Got it. You stay there. You want to move?
I kind of stomp around in a small circle, like.
Okay. Anything else? You gonna ready an action? You wanna?
Yeah, I have my great axe in my hand, like ready to strike when I see something unclear.
Fight
Alright,
me, or
got it.
whatever, I guess. It's fine.
Alright.
If you don't. Love you
Boss.
Find me, you long ass
Okay.
bitch.
You long figure having ass, bitch.
not good at
Offhand,
fighting
now Logan metagaming a little bit just because he knows he can't take a bonus action on that. I want to sheathe the pimp sword and pull out the kukri, readying to throw it.
Okay.
In case I see anything. Can I? This would maybe count as readying 2 actions, but they're both technically attacks. If anything comes close to me, staying in my position, I would like to attack with rapier. If anything is at a distance, I would like to throw kukri. Can I do either of those?
You can only ready one of those.
Okay, then forget what I said beforehand, still having both weapons out. Without disrupting circle, just keep where I am, and if anything attempts to move past me to attack Vinley or to attack Mama Uwe, ready to attack it. That's all I do.
Got it.
Okay, got it.
Goblin.
Is the energy in the room still tingly?
Yep.
I am going to cast Divine Sense again for my action.
There seems to be one in a far corner.
Which corner?
Over in this chaired area
Okay.
over here.
Okay. Going to look directly at that corner and sort of bristle up. I know you're there in Celestial.
Okay.
Come forward.
Noted.
Seisha head whip.
Okay.
You see her. Something disturbed the circle. Make sure it not broke. And she will continue.
Your next concentration check is at disadvantage.
Hey,
Ooh.
that's fine or whatever.
Yikes.
Something broke the circle?
Something.
Yes,
disturbed.
she is alluding to what happened before.
Okay.
Yep,
But it's.
but it's back.
Sword,
It's
okay.
back together.
Alright.
She failed her concentration check.
Gotcha.
Clearly your fault.
All right.
Everything is my fault.
From-
I'm like a squirrel. I just die. Press against me.
From the corner, not taking form, you see a chair float and then fly towards the center of the table.
Okay.
From where I am, can I attempt to intercept?
No.
Is it this corner?
Yes.
Yeah.
As a chair flies this way.
Can I attempt to intercept?
Use your body, Harold.
Since I was expecting something from them?
You did not ready an action.
Damn. All right.
No, because I used my action. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay. It knocks the candle over, and it goes out.
Okay.
As your concentration is broke. Mama's concentration is broke. Her eyes go white, and something flies out of her. And you see 2 presences. Actually, you see the one that threw the chair take form over here. And then from that is looks like it's about to lunge, and then it's pinned up against the wall.
Yo.
Nice.
Leaf's helping out.
Or Mama Uwe.
Rhea, it is your turn.
I don't fucking know what to do now. My concentration is broken.
Yep.
Yath. Candle is out.
What about that magic?
I will turn, look at it, and pull my ivory wand out, look at it, and said, "You're a piece of shit. Get out of my bar." And cast magic missile.
All right.
1, 3, 4, 6, 9 points of force damage.
You see it arc out again and swirl around everyone, missing them as they all join together. As they arc up over some presence that you cannot see, and just boom, 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 right into the top of it, and it cries out, and it's pinned up against the wall once again.
When it looked like it was about to lunge forward, did it look like it was going for Mama?
Yep.
Yeah, either you or Mama, one of the two.
I will step in front of Mama Uwe between it and her.
Okay. Got it?
The murderer is in the game now, bitches.
Harold.
Did you not hear it, you piss poor excuse for a floating blanket? Out of the fucking bar! And I'll do vicious mockery.
Got it.
Floating blanket.
Just blanket. What
Wisdom,
towel?
Wisdom.
15.
Yep, that is successful.
It doesn't even seem like it hurt you, as you actually see as the tatters or the cloak around its neck begins to squeeze. As it's.
Can I give bardic inspiration to Leaf? As I say,
Dope.
I want to say to Leaf, all right, Leaf, let's kick him out of the fucking bar. It's ours again.
Awesome. Noted.
Noted. V.
Oh. Alright, I am gonna come after this dude, just waltz right over there and swing with my great axe.
20. There you go.
Finally do
Don't have to worry about killing things that are already dead. Yeah.
Alright, so that's gonna be 18.
18 hits.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Where's your damage?
12.
Oh, yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
a 12? Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
13, 18.
Wow.
All right.
All right. Sing us its song swan.
Song Swans.
Song Swan.
Sing us its swan song.
Well, these things like disappear when they die, right? Okay, so I just like slow-mo. You hear in the background.
As you see Harold just like.
It's just like, and like it slowly just goes right into the wall, and it just has this look of. I can't even get at what it wants to say, which is probably something like, and it like then dissipates with big eyes, like, as V's like.
Okay. As you're running up
awesome,
in
yo.
slow motion, hearing Harold's inspiring music taunt this thing as death approaches it, you expect to swing into the wood that to sever its head or incorporeal form in some way. But you notice as you're running up, its eyes grow wide as it's being thrown and hurled towards your axe. As you see it scream out as it reaches towards you, and the blade cuts through its mouth and separates its form all the way down as the form just ripples away.
Sick.
And you see Mama Uwe. Yes, that's everything you need.
I drop my sword and shield and fall to the ground, just curled up.
Mama, thank you so much. I believe the infestation is taken care of, and we will work on getting you your things.
For the first time, Troll Skull Manor, since you've been here, is filled with an ambience of tranquility.
Except for that were rat in the basement.
We're not talking about that right now.
You see Mama Uwe start gathering her things from the table as the cat walks over and dissipates into a feline skull as it clanks down, nuzzling against the old woman's leg. Their evil spirits no longer linger here, but I don't know for how long. Them could come back, but you need to not worry about that one.
How can they come back?
You see the blind woman point to the far corner of the room, where you see a broom begin to brush along the floor, seemingly by itself, sweeping up the broken pieces.
I will go find, is there another broom in here?
This was the only broom that was.
You know what? I will take like a piece of wood and I will use it as like a dustbin and help Leaf. Like clearly like showing like visibly, hey, we're all on the same team now.
Okay. And that seems to work. She looks to you as she's gathering her things and says, I don't know what those spirits were. And it did not seem that Leaf knew either. So whatever brings him here, maybe summoned them back.
We'll be ready next time.
Is there any way we can find this out?
Find what Colton here. Maybe them gone, maybe them not.
Great.
Hey, we're a hell of a lot better than we were earlier.
Fair enough.
For now, I think you're fine. You all take care now.
Do you need help getting home on my way?
I'd be fine. But I do be needing those things from the cemetery within 2 days.
That'll
I'll
be
be seeing you then.
next on our priority list.
5 pounds of grave dirt, 10 twigs from trails struck by lightning, 5 pounds of mood seeds from plants that grow by the graves on the northwest plot, and 3 eyeballs from dead brethren.
Nothing we can't handle. I walk over to you.
Yeah, while he
Seisha.
was listing that off, I was going to walk over to Seisha.
Sure. Okay. Are you still kneeled down?
Yeah.
Gently, kind of place hand on your back. You kind of like.
Look up.
Is she still glowing?
No, the glow has dissipated, and now she looks up with just her normal
Are you alright?
yellowish eyes.
I think so.
Alright.
You were pretty amazing.
Stand up if you can. I hold up my hands.
You all were. Thank you for protecting us.
I'll undo my mask and tie it back to my shoulder. Anytime.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for what you are going to do for me.
You can count on it.
We'll be seeing you later, Mama.
And don't worry. A little spark of hope still lingers with you. Take care of that one. The old woman shambles out the door, where a raven lands on her shoulder, and she begins to walk with confidence as if she can see.
He turns immediately to be so cool.
I know, I think the crows are her eyes.
Dude, so cool. So cool.
As I'm helping you to your feet, I kind of turn around and say, to you actually, can you still speak with Leaf?
I mean, he's over there sweeping right now, I believe.
Yeah, I see. All right. So we're partners with the ghost now?
Yeah.
We call him Leaf,
Leaf
generally.
is his name.
That's what we call him.
He watches it like a chair gets set upright and pushed into the table.
Awesome. I will pick up a chair and push it in. It's and since we're all on the same team, we should all help. That was incredible. I'll be telling stories about what you did for the next 10 years.
Could you explain it to me?
Your eyes were
glowing,
and then you were like,
I'm speaking in this language, and then they were all like, oh no, you're speaking in this language.
One at a time. Lower your enthusiasm a little bit, please.
Okay.
It was awesome.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Just really a glowy lady, and they were like, ah, and you're like, eh.
You were
and
a hero.
it was cool, yeah.
Do you not know what that was? I've never seen you do that before, but
I've never done that before.
Can I make a roll to know what that was?
Make a history check.
can I assist somehow? That's just legitimate.
It's not really anything that
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Can I try to?
8.
Can I try?
Sure.
I don't
Make a
know.
history check.
He's a bard, so he
Be
just
the
knows
rule of
shit.
two.
No. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not.
dang it.
5.
I should have made the history check.
Sorry.
I have
more motivated
a
than you
bonus
are.
for history.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it may have saved our lives today.
But it looked
Oh,
dope.
so do I.
Dope.
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 So cool.
So cool.
Everybody seems to think you look dope, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's one of the many things I guess we're gonna figure out while we're here.
You see your sword and shield float before you, as if being presented.
Hey, thanks, Leaf.
And as you take it, written in the dust on the floor is dope.
Yo! he's legit a part of the BFGs.
It's the most legit ghost I've ever heard of or known. Well, it's the only ghost I've ever known, but like heard of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, way better than ghost bread.
Yeah, way better than Ghost Bread.
Seisha, was one of the languages you studied at the monastery Celestial?
No.
Was that the language she was speaking?
You were speaking Celestial when you fought. I studied that language for a really long time. The particular magic I do dabbles in the realm of the holy and unholy. So you just spoke that?
Well,
Maybe you're
that's
taking the
unsettling.
next step in your journey with religion.
I guess so.
Sounds like God's pretty happy with you. Now,
Sheath my
Eric,
sword.
everybody, we need to start really making this place look nice.
I need to go get the kids.
The kids!
Yeah.
The kids! We have children we're taking care of. Oh my god!
First, how hurt are you?
Like half.
On a scale from 1 to like 20?
I'm 12.
Someone were to put it. On
If someone were to put it on a
if someone
numerical
were to put
scale,
numbers
It's
to
like
it.
if I were on a scale of 1 to 20 and 1 was like dead and 20 was full of health, I think I would say I'm at a 12.
good strong 12.
I agree with this
Cast Cure
assessment.
wounds on her.
Okay. How much?
Well, cure wounds is D8.
Oh, right. The D8.
Be an 8, be an 8, be an
Oh wait, no. Do you want me to use that, or should I roll in the tray? It was a 6.
You're fine.
Okay, that's gonna be 9.
Yeah, you're back to full.
I'm just, yeah. Okay.
So another new thing that Seisha
Yeah.
does, she comes over and in that same language, almost like it just comes natural to you. Like you've always had the knowledge in your mind, but you just didn't know it until this current moment. You lay your hand over on V's back where it reached through. And for the briefest moment, you don't even notice it, but you do, the eyes flare at the golden as you feel the warmth wash over you. Feel better.
Guys, I think I may have just put together what happened.
What?
You're a wizard, Seisha.
No, I'm not.
Wait, no, you're not. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Do you know how long I studied magic, Harold?
Well, maybe like sorcerer, that comes naturally to sorcerers, right?
I don't know.
They don't have to like study like wizards do.
Seisha walks out as y'all are having that conversation. I'm going to.
But
You're going with it. Okay.
warlocks get it from a deity. Maybe you're a warlock.
Where did she go?
Seisha and Finley are gone.
We're just having this whole
As you
conversation.
leave through the front door, down the porch, up the other set of stairs out of the courtyard, and onto the street across the way, you make your way across, and the front door is locked.
Is the close sign isn't open, or?
It says temporarily closed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same as before.
Okay, cool. I will ring the bell.
Okay.
You see a long string that Vinley reaches over, and you hear a little ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling, about 3 floors up. A couple moments pass, and you see them stand before you as they open the door.
Our hair looks like fucking wreck.
Yeah, everybody's hair is just
I'm
tousled.
sure I have some sort of blue sand on me.
That was quicker than I expected.
It went very well.
It's only been about 40 minutes.
It went really, really well. Are you guys ready to go home?
Is it done?
It is. But we have one more stop before going home. If you behaved.
Well, fella, did they behave?
They were lovely. They helped me tend to the garden. They only touched what I told them to touch, and that was mainly me telling them to carry a box while I picked the flowers.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was nice to have a couple little pair of hands to help out. If you need it again, anytime.
Thank you.
We got a babysitter.
Are you guys ready? Okay, let's go see the bubble store.
I very much would like to see the bubble store as well.
Can you run and let them know we're running over there? I forgot to tell them we were doing that. We'll meet you there.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
All right.
What's the bubble store?
The bubble store, it's a thing. You know, I'm not quite certain. I'm sure someone told me the name of it, but we're taking the kids there. Y'all are more than welcome to come.
I
But
wrap my arm around Vaas's shoulders and go, "Of course, we'd love to go and explore the bubble store."
before he started talking,
I'm on
I've
the
already
other
turned around and
side.
walked away.
I show up on the other side of Vaas. I do the same thing. We would all love to go to this bubble store.
I would like to get out of what looks like a grapple.
I mean, if you try to get out, I won't like fight you for it. You can just slip away.
You two go. I have something to talk to.
Of course he does.
And while you're there, remember that parcel I gave you? Mm-hmm. Give that to them.
I'm sorry, what?
I know how to play, but
Yeah, like right now?
I mean, if you're going to see them.
Well, I mean, I was gonna wait for the right moment.
All right, you guys are all
I trust you will.
I have it
I
on
will.
me.
traversing
Okay.
down Troll Skull Alley.
Never
Yeah.
mind then.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
walked away
we'll-
before they started talking, and I went back over to Fallout and said, "You're more than welcome to come to the bubble store as well."
Okay.
yeah, we're all going to bubble store.
Also,
BFG.
Since this is my first time ever meeting Fala, I introduced myself to her in perfect Elvish.
Oh, that's right.
You see, like, Fala just kind of just taken back.
Do you know English?
Fala Leffew and extends into a formal bow.
And then I know the bow.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, View Miliana Gathala.
And you see you grab your hand and take a second. Your family is very important in the city. May the sun and moon shine upon them. She's staring you kind of look away as she's staring you. Oh, yeah, sorry, they are staring you into the in the eyes.
Thanks. You too. I'm sorry.
As you guys are walking down this alleyway where there's a bunch of townhouses and things, all built really close together and stuff like that, you pass one that you saw earlier that seems indescript except for a small wooden sign that has an enlarged orange eye, emboldened and distorted by a magnifying glass. And at the very end, you see what looks to be the bent awning of a double door where a carved wooden dragon sits perched amongst a bunch of books and scrolls. And then as you come around the corner, it's hard to miss this beautiful work of mechanical, whimsical, enchanting building that is also an abhorrent eyesore. It's brightly colored and moving, and a lot to take in, especially the 20-foot tall gnomish halfling statue that is moving. No. As it tips its hat and waves, an unyielding giant with 1,000-yard stare and a grin that never disappears.
Yeah. Wow, I am not going anywhere near that.
A ship with 3 balloons circles its head as bubbles blow out of the top hat. Random spinning gears protrude from the building that seem to bend and wave into the sky, built in a way that no building should stand.
Do you go in?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
This is clear I'm not with them.
So you stayed behind.
I stayed behind
Okay.
in the bar.
Got it.
He has someone he needs.
Inside is just as chaotic as it was outside. Random objects constantly going off as children and curious other patrons poke and prod at the different bubbles. A track with a mine cart circles the store as color changing smoke of vibrant colors trails behind it. In the center of the store is an island counter desk and a small woman wearing 3 different hats stacked on top of each other and wearing a coat of many different colors, a size or two too big. She has a button nose, wide face, large ears, with a slight point of an enormous infection spread as she sees you enter and goes, "Oh my God, welcome to Trinkets and Tronkets!" And that is where we are going to pick up next week.
Oh my god.
And thank you all so much.
Wow! Trinkets and Tronkets, the best. Oh my God! Is it Sunday yet? Oh, Lord.
Awesome. Again, thanks to everyone that tuned in to watch our big game instead of the other big game. It means a lot to us. Again, continue to spread the word about us and subscribe. We really want to give away these prizes and definitely get to those session zeros.
Yes, so once again, we are, what's our current subscriber count?
Still
58?
Still 58.
Still 58, so
Getting
once we get
closer,
to
though.
75, we're going to give away some minis, and then as we go up, we're going to give away bigger and better prizes, and then once we hit 300, we're going to give away we're going to release those Session Zero VODs. And again, that is to the RockPunch ATL Twitch. Want to say thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all. Thank you, Dungeons & Dragons channel, for hosting us. We appreciate you so much. Everyone else who's hosting us. Wow, what an episode.
Yeah. Also, we heard through the grapevine that some of you might be interested in winning those maps we build. I will say that not all of them are eligible to win, but we might be thinking about that in the future. But we need subscribers.
Absolutely.
Tell your friends and family.
And again, thank you all so much. Wow.
Yep. And be excellent to each other.
May you always roll with advantage.
Good night.
Good night.